Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. We've got 3 big hours live from Los Angeles, and this is a continuation. Sell it or melt it sale continues today. We've got 3 hours, and yes, it is all about fabulous jewelry, prices you've never seen before, and 10% extra off. And that is extra because we've got a lot of discounts on our own tonight or today. And you know what you're going to see? Some really classic pieces. Still, we have not quite gotten through every single piece in the inventory. You know the goal? The goal is to show you everything in our inventory, give you a really special discount, give it one last chance on the air. If it goes to you, fantastic. You have a new collectible piece of jewelry at a better price than ever before. If it stays, melted down it goes. And then we get to make the new jewelry at a better price tag for you, which is what we like to do. And as a manufacturer, we can do things that nobody else can. And so we're very excited to have this last opportunity here, last Sunday of April, if you can believe it. So we are right around the corner from May. We are about great values, and yet every single day we bring values. Today, extra special when it comes to Mahenge spinels. I got the big ones here. Also have some very special affordable. You know what else was here? I've got rave reviews about our paw piece. We're going to bring actually the paw necklace. So it's here. I know we've been looking for it. A lot of you asked for it. We actually have a little bit of quantity in a white, yellow, and rose gold choice in the fabulous paw necklace. This is the pave version. It's that bigger style that we love. That is a perfect gifting opportunity. But I also do have Tanzanite. Got a couple of them. We've got a Tanzanite oval that is in a bridge mounting, 6 carats. I have a 4 carat that's in a signature mounting. So we're going to go with the real classics when it comes to our bridge mountings. And then we have so many one-of-a-kinds. Beautiful collar. Actually, I do have our last collar. So it's the all diamond collar all the way around. We've been selling out of these in the larger sizes. I have the 4 carat 29 and the 483. The difference, the length. So we've got 16 and 18 inches available in white gold. So if you've been missing out on the collars, we've got you a last chance to get those. Plus I have some really affordable earrings, and we have bangle bracelets in the Wonder style. So it's a lot to get to. Wonder ring is here in yellow diamonds. That has been a request of late. So we found that. We've got a last few available there. All the best prices. There will be some limitations in sizing today as far as pieces that I have a few made up. They'll be in the size they are because they're complex settings. So we'll talk about that, even of a princess cut piece for you. So let's get started with something really unique and outside the box, I would say, for sure. Take a look at this. This is our major sapphire collectible here. It is 3 different, well, I'll say 2 different colors, but 3 different sapphires in the rounds that is just so unique, so specialty, so designer. And yet it's going to be our blue greens and our pinky purple in the middle. Remember, what you see is what you get. So I think if you're liking what you're going to see on the air, I think you're going to love it even more when you see it in person, because sometimes it's true. I have to photograph a lot of jewelry, and I got to tell you, jewelry does not photograph well. Even though on television with the moving, obviously the spinning of the wheel and the trying it on, really tough to really show you the true beauty of a piece on TV. But this is, we're up close. We're trying our best here to give you that look of this really special mix of the blues and the greens. There's a little gold in there as well. It's going to be item number 1119424. And again, lowest prices. Some of these pieces you've never seen before. Some of these pieces go back over a decade since they were last seen on the air. So it's really, or about a decade, I should say, not over, but about. So it's really exciting. It's a great day to be with us. This is a total weight of a carat 31 in your rounds in the sapphires. I really want to move it so you can see each one face up, because they're all so important. They really could have been, you know, great pieces on their own. Just, you know, a center stone and a ring, happy to be, you know, just showcasing one or the other. But look at the combination together. The blue greens, and it's a blue green golden on the sides. You've got the match in the round cuts, the purple pink in the middle, and that's going to be a carat 31 in the sapphires, each one with their own diamond halos that kind of interlock here on the sides. And now it is just about getting it a great value. It's a one only, and it's going to be a total diamond weight of 48 points. So carat 31 of your sapphires, they're all unheated, by the way. So that's just another high level sapphire look, just another way to get rarity in your sapphire game, because most of the sapphires, like most gemstones in the world, they're natural from the earth when we bring them here, but they're usually going to be heated just to bring out their best. It's kind of like, I liken it to, you know, a woman putting on a little bit of makeup in the morning, right? Just to look and feel her best, right? You know, conceal any dark circles or whatever. I mean, not that I speak from experience at all, but here we go. This is going to be a very, very special white gold piece. Let's try it on for you and get it under $1,000. It's not going to be $9.99. That's what it looks like from a distance away. Let me know if you have any requests. I've been taking requests since basically I got off the air yesterday, and there have been a few of you that have said, you know what, I got a little bit of a an inkling, I want to pick up something, could you save it for me? I've been doing that. So we've been saving a few pieces from melt because you've asked to just give it a little extra thought, which I totally understand and love to do. So if you have requested that we hold off on melting a piece and you want to see it again today, let me know. We'll probably have it set aside for you, but that is what I'm happy to do. But other than that, expect the unexpected and expect the unexpected on pricing, but expect what has been happening throughout, which is every piece to go. So instead of $9.99, let's actually take it to $888. That way you'll get under $800 if you'd like that one and one alone. So a very special piece, a great way to get sapphires, multiple colors together, and yet it is going to be $7.99 at checkout. So beautiful value there, and we'll see who's got it because it looks like it may be gone already here or shortly. So we'll see who's thinking about multiple colored sapphires. I'm just fascinated by each individual stone, and then sometimes you got this one. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now we're going to go to the very large side of turquoise, and turquoise is a stone that goes with everything. And look at this round. Yes, please, round. We got a beautiful bigger stone here. It's item number 1127989. Feel like I'm crowding it a bit here. It's a bigger piece, and that's going to be our 330 in the round Sleeping Beauty with the 10 points in the diamonds. It feels like a ribbon of a design here, the way it wraps around the sides, the way it does. So feels like a wider band that's just got that twist. Imagine that double-sided grosgrain. I can never say that. Grosgrain ribbon. Grosgrain. I can never. You know how they have the two sides, right? So it's kind of like you took a ribbon, one side mirror finish, one side diamonds, and just twist it and wrapped it. So that's from all my, my limited crafting days. Exactly. Here we go. This is white gold only. Let's go ahead and blow it out right now. $29.99. It will not be. Got a better value for you right now. Huge opportunity. One call takes it, and easy to stack with other pieces if you want to. You know why it looks different too? The 4 prongs. That's not unusual, but it's the way they're placed. They usually are on the outside corners, if you will. This is more northeast, south, and west. So you've got a little different orientation of the prongs, which I think really is kind of a nice blend because it's like the prongs are really kind of wrapping down into the band itself. And we're going to go ahead and give you a great value, better than $3,000. That is a large Sleeping Beauty, that's for sure. And we'll get you a better price than even, how about this? How about $1,500 for a larger 330? Pretty outstanding to get a size like that. But I'm thinking we go extra low. It kind of tends to be how this event's been going as we get into these, we're into week 3 after all. So still moving through that inventory as quickly as we can to give you these values. And I know everyone's just loving the event, loving the values, loving the deals, loving the fact you're getting it so quickly, just a matter of days after you purchase it and pick it up. Let's make it better than 15, 14, 13, 12. How about $9.99 on that one? And then we'll save you another $100 when you say yes, because it will be $8.99. And again, there are, I know a lot of our collectors have been doing the wise thing. They've been requesting pieces that are maybe pieces they saw months ago, but those collector's pieces, because remember, the higher end it is, the more money you save with that 10% off sale. So it's a good time to also think about those collector pieces that might have been a little out of reach before. Now they're going to be much more affordable. And we do have a fawn diamond today. I found a gorgeous pink morganite as well that I'm a big fan of. We have a Paraiba that is, got a couple of them. We got a 334, which actually the 299 was here yesterday. I've got a 334. I checked to see if there was anything substantial beyond the 299 we had yesterday. I do have a 334, but then I also have, oh gosh, we're going to see a beautiful value on a yellow diamond triple pendant. This is it's like you have 3 rings in one as far as centerpieces, because look at this. It is all done in yellow diamonds, each with their own double halo. And that is a vertical stack in a pendant. So love to see that. So that's going to be here as well. But this is $8.99 if you'd like it. We're probably going to dive into our paw jewelry here in this first hour just because it is so limited. And then if anybody else is a collector out there and you want a Kashmir sapphire, we have a GIA certified Kashmir sapphire that's just a just under 1 carat in size. So if any of that sounds good and you want to see it sooner rather than later, we're happy to do that. We can bring it right out for you. And then you know what else has been really popular is our diamond pieces lately. And I think this one's gone as well, so we'll see who's got it. And then I've got a white diamond that actually is, it looks like, when I saw this, I thought, wait a minute, I thought I already sold this. Because we had a similar 1 carat diamond ring. And then I realized, no, this is not the 1 carat, although it really does look like a 1 carat. Now, there's a reason 111 4752 is up here only 9 minutes into the show. There is a very good reason. It is going to be one of those types that I wish I had a bunch of. I wish I had a bunch of everything. It would be a lot easier that way. I will tell you that. We would never disappoint anybody, because I know that's been the big, the big factor that's been the tough part, is that we pretty much have one of everything. So it's been very much, people have been missing out on items. Well, let me tell you about this one. It is a 65-point round brilliant white diamond that looks like it is far larger, and I can prove it to you because I will get you the millimeter size. Then you have 96 points in diamonds beside that. So it's the double halo, it's the diamonds down the sides, everything. This is one of the most important diamond rings I have. The problem is, usually the diamond rings, when we get big white diamonds, and I know we bring incredible values on the yellows and the pinks and the greens, the chameleons. My gosh, we had chameleons yesterday that were so specialty. Remember the chameleons we had? We had the half-carat plusers, all GIA certified. That was exciting. But there's a place in all of our hearts, I think, as jewelry lovers, for white diamonds. We do love them. And you have a beautiful, larger white diamond here. But watch what we're going to do for the pricing. It is so incredible, because that is, let me try it on here, and then I'm going to get the handy-dandy millimeter gauge out so we can talk about why this looks so much larger. First of all, here it is on the hand. Come on in early. I don't want you to wait. It looks exactly like the 1 carat I had the other day that sold for what, $59.99 was it? This is a 65-point VS Center round brilliant, by the way, 96 points in all the VS diamond complement. But this is what I want to do. I want to show you here live. This is a millimeter gauge. So what this does is, if I go on the very, very outside diameter of that round, and we look at where that measures, it measures just under 6 millimeters in the round. For the record, if you have a 1 carat in a white diamond round brilliant, typically it's a 6 or 6.5 millimeter. That's what they measure. That's usually what equates to a 1 carat diamond. So this 65 pointer is, and again, it's very, very close to 6. I mean, I'm going to say approximately 6 because it's very tough to read these little teeny tiny hash marks on here. But I can only get so specific because this is not a digital gauge. It's obviously a kind of old school, but yeah, it's a really important stone. So you've got an incredible value coming your way because it looks like a 1 carat. It's got the 96 points in diamonds around it, which is a lovely setting. That should be about $6,000 on its own, and I'm talking about the setting. If you want, if you know somebody who's looking to get an engagement ring, if you know somebody who wants to have a bigger white diamonds are not just for the left-hand ring finger anymore. A lot of us who love white diamonds know that you can wear them anytime, any place. And it just makes sense. You've got a durable stone that you can wear all the time, anywhere you want. I mean, my goodness, we're seeing ladies who are really on trend wear sometimes diamond solitaires and diamond rings on the pinky of all places. Not where probably we traditionally think about it, but that's what we're doing. So there are no rules with jewelry, probably why I like it so much. There's just no rules. Wear what you like, wear what you enjoy. But it's actually going to be better than even $49.99. And this is really gives you the little tricks of the trade in diamonds, where sometimes if you find one that's got a bigger millimeter size than what it weighs, then it's going to be that little trick of how you can spend a lot of your hard-earned money and really get a lot of bang for your buck, get a lot of value there. So that's important. Now we also have this one going out for less than even $49, $39, $29. Oh, it's going to be a very quick one to go. I will tell you that. It is one in the world. Definitely dial in. Thank you so much for being with us. And I'll tell you what, we hit the ground running. We really do. This one is $1,999 only. It is unheard of for a solid white gold. It's going to stay in the white gold, shows off the white diamonds. You've got that amazing $200 extra off. It's going to be $17.99 at checkout for you. And yes, we have that big yellow diamond pendant coming up too, which is that triple stack. It's like your whole beautiful stiletto of yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So we do have that. Look at everybody with us today on this Sunday. Thank you so much. Kathy in New York is here. Wonderful. Glad you're with us, Kathy. Thank you so much. Hey, Ray. Good to see you with us. Thank you, Ray. Hi, Risa. Good afternoon to you. She's over on the East Coast as well. Hey, Eugene. Good to see you as well. And hi, Kirsten. So good to have everybody with us today. $19.99. So, and I know there's many more. Those are just my my little check-ins here. So happy to have you here, all of you. So again, really let us know what you'd like to request. It's not too late, even though I know we were really heavy on requests early in this event. You can still get them in. There might be still something you're thinking about, but that's $17.99 for that very piece. So again, everything you see on the air is what you get. The only exception is when I do have some of our diamond pieces, but those would be the smaller diamond pieces. This is a one only, and we only have one that looks like that. So that's a huge value. So really excited that we have that for you. Please let me know if you'd like it, and we'll see who's got it. And then we've got a Paraiba here. I think we are ready too. The fawn diamond, a big one. I've got a carat 01 in the fawn with the pink and the white, and we sold out of our fawns. Was that yesterday or Friday? No, who knows. There they're all blending together. They do. They tend to run together. Let's go to an upgrade here with the yellow, or do we want to see a really affordable Tanzanite? Because I've got one. I've got a really pretty blue wing cushion cut, and I know that the smaller sizes have been, and when I say smaller, I mean we've got a lot of 15 and 12 carats that we see often. This is one of the more wearable sizes, but every bit as rich and saturated as can be. Let me see if I can get a little extra polish here. It's going to be 112-7404 while we just make sure it is perfected, because perfection is my middle name. I really want to strive to bring you perfection on everything. So there it is, looking much better. So this is the stone. It is $244, and that's a really cool piece, isn't it, with the red flashes? So this is a one only as well. It stays in the white gold, but it's a $244, which makes it really wearable. We know that. It's a cushion cut square, but it really is, when it's on the hand, it looks more like a round. It's got that very nice, even symmetrical kind of balance to it with the bigger diamonds around it. All nice, 59 points there. So really special. Now, this is going to be that one only that you want to dial in really early on. Look at all the reds coming through. We're real up close so you can see every little detail of your stone. But come on in, because on this springtime Sunday, our last one of April. Remember, this is it, guys, for the April month here, and we are really close to, it feels like once we get into May, we're getting real close to the midpoint of the year, and we're very excited about all the great new jewelry coming. But first, moving out the inventory and working one value to give you more. Isn't that great that the values are here and now? I love that this is a present moment value story, but it also speaks to the value that's happening as we move forward. So it's value on top of value on top of value. You always get value. So that's always really the key, but we have opportunities to do things that nobody else can or does. So this one is coming up right now at a better price than $19.99. Come on over and take a look at it. I'll try it on for you. Got to give you the greatest value possible. That's what I'm here to do. It's why I show up. It's why I get up in the morning for you, to bring you these values. It is why we are here, to bring you values like nobody else. And, you know, there's a lot of people who go, I've never even seen Tanzanite that looks like this. You're absolutely right, because nobody else has it. Nobody else has blue wing block D. And for everybody who says, I don't know, Tanzanite's lavender, right? Well, it usually is in the more ordinary. It's on the hand. It's in the more ordinary quality that's out there everywhere else. It's more lavender, but not here. That's the beauty of blue wing. That's what the best Tanzanite in the world is supposed to look like. It's not 19, 18, 17. We're blowing it out. One collar, white gold. Who wants it? We're going to size it to perfection for you, although right now, really just, again, can go up or down with ease. No problem as far as the sizing is concerned. We're going to make it a lot better than $17.77 as well. Let's make it $16.99 for that beauty right there. And, of course, about $170 coming off of that price. If you would love to have a bigger Tanzanite, but not something that's going to be in that, you know, I got to save it for the special occasion. I think that that's always our dilemmas, ladies, is that whether it's clothing or fashion or accessories of different varieties, it's interesting, because a lot of times the pieces we really, really love aren't the ones that we're always wearing every day. Sometimes those are the ones that are the save for a special occasion, when we really want to live in and enjoy every day to the fullest. And that means with our favorite pieces, things that bring you joy, things that make you happy, things that you look down and you smile on the inside and the outside when you see them. And that's really what that's about. So we'll get to that one at $16.99, but of course it's going to be a lot less than that. When you say yes, one caller who says yes is going to get blessed with a $15.29 price tag instead. So even better. And that will be a one only. Now, we do have the paw piece coming up shortly. If you want to, again, honor the pet lovers out there, this is a beautiful way to do it with our entire necklace. This is matching to the signet style paw ring we did the other day, but we only had one of. Luckily, we have a little bit more quantity in the necklace today. And again, moving through the inventory, every last piece gets shown. Every last piece gets a chance to go out to one of you. Every last piece gets a last price at the ultimate discount level. Now, this one's probably going to need my help to stay, because this is a miracle it's even sitting as it is. This is going to sit vertically, actually. So, you know, keep in mind, just we're showing it here to show you the up close, but this is 1120689. Starting with some really important pieces here. And yes, the pear shapes. You can see we have a pear-shaped theme here going on. The triple stack of pear shapes. The bigger stones are 50 points total weight, all VS yellows. Then you have 20 points extra in those yellows, so 70 points overall in the yellow. That's going to count for the 3 halos, and then you've got the 89 points in the diamonds. And so what we're ready to share with you is a total weight here that's going to give you a 159 diamond weight. Let me show it to you from a distance, because that's what's important, as you see it here on the hand first, so we can just verify that measurement, and then you're going to see it on the neckline as well. But what a great piece this is, because I think we have had a lot of yellow diamonds over the years go out the door, but mostly in rings. So maybe you're looking for that pendant to match, something to coordinate back, something to give you a little extra. What do you think about that 1.5 inches there? Hidden bail. So actually the bail is going to be only on the top, so I always look because sometimes they're reversible. This one's only on the top, so it will sit just like this, and then we'll show you on the neckline. So you can see it there and really get an idea of how beautiful that is, and sizable at that, not something that is going to be a smaller piece. This really has that great dripping effect, right? That beautiful stiletto style, that lengthy piece. It looks amazing, and yet it's a very, very important way that it's going to sit because there's a nice ample basket behind each and every one of them, so you don't need to worry about it flipping or turning or, you know, being on the wrong way. So let's go ahead and take another look at it close up, and what we'll do is bring it on down. The lowest price you've ever seen, where it started, and I like to mention where it started just so, you know, those of you who are newer know how much money there is to be saved, but it's got a $59.99 start price tag. We're going to go a lot lower than that for you, and again, the beauty of all natural. That's really the key here, guys. It's not faux, they're not treated, they're not enhanced, they're not heated, they're not any of that. These are the natural yellows that we so love and adore, and it's not even half of this price. That's a great value. If we go to $3,000, that's pretty impressive, and I don't know where you're shopping for jewelry, but yeah, a lot of you are probably going, is that a trick question? I'm shopping at TVON. But there's a lot of people who are still looking around going, well, I don't know, what's going on in the jewelry world? Lots happening in the jewelry world, but nobody's going to be able to touch quality and value like we do, and I'll make it even better than even $29.99. One only, though, stays as is. You get 2 tones of gold. Let me show you the inside, how it's finished. There's that basket gallery work I was talking about that's going to keep it sitting properly on the neckline, and then here you go, all those great, you can see there's a little hinging detail between every one of them, and it's going to be $1,999 instead. So it is a perfect way to go, and you've got the bigger white diamonds as well, and yet if you've got a yellow diamond, whether it's a cushion, an oval, a round, or a pair, or any other, it's going to work back to it. So there's your luxury high-end designer piece that we have for you. And don't forget that we want to hear your requests, whatever it is you want to see. We're seeing pieces you haven't seen yet. That's the thing. You could have watched every show we've done over the last few weeks in this event, and you know what? Everything's new every show. You won't see the same pieces again and again. You haven't seen this yet, and it gets one chance, one opportunity. It's kind of why everyone said, I've made it like a date where I have to be here to see every minute of every one of these shows so I don't miss a thing. And this one, by the way, is $200 extra off as well. So that 10% off, it's gone. Congratulations. Now, let me show you this. I have a Paraiba. And I know we've shown you some beautiful blue greens in the last several days. I had the 2 carat 99. This is a green blue. So it's not exactly 50-50. I'd say 60-40 green to blue respectively. It is 1125220. Don't forget about that white diamond ring though. Same price, $19.99 on that one. That $19.99 diamond ring is amazing. But here we are with our Paraiba, and we're going to a larger stone. This is 5220. It's a carat 84. And it is a bright green blue. If it has copper content, it is a Paraiba. So copper and manganese are what make Paraiba so special. This is the 184 with 46 points in diamonds. And we are thrilled to bring it to you. Now, don't forget, we still have the Tanzanite and we still have the white diamond ring. And that's what we have to shop for so far in this show in 22 minutes in. But that yellow diamond pendant gone, our beautiful sapphires gone. This is where we talk about a 184, so that is an awfully big size. And a lot of you who know Paraibas are thinking, that's going to be $15,000, isn't it? Let's try something different. With that 46 point, I call this the fleur-de-lis style. It feels very French to me. It kind of gives that little look there of a little French-inspired design. It looks like what you would see outside of on a beautiful awning. I can see a striped awning on a beautiful Paris street, and you could smell the croissant and the beignets in the air. And you're just walking by looking at that little design. So it feels very again, classic from the front, but the little French design on the sides. We've got Paraiba here priced under $15,000, yet it's almost 2 carats in size. So that is not something that happens very often, and we're excited about this one coming much lower. Instead of $49.99, watch what we're going to do here. It's not going to be $49, $39, $29. This is one only, and we are here to move it. And that's all we got to do. You price them cheap, they're going to go. It's simple as that. We have too many collectors who know the value of these stones. It's on the hand to bring you a really, really big value, and they're not going to stay here. It's been happening for weeks. Nothing sticking around. Here's what we're going to do, and that is the beauty and the rarity of copper bearing. Copper bearing stones, which are hardly even offered in the retail establishments of the world anymore. They really haven't been for, Oh, well, we did, but I'll do it again. Sure. Did you want to see that again? Okay, who was that picked it up? Okay, so let me go get that one more time, and let me go show that pendant on the neckline again. And the item number was 0689. So just for the record, I'm going to go ahead and get the right tweezers out, and we'll show that on the neckline for you. It is gone. That one is already spoken for, but here it is one more time on the neckline. So again, it was that 1.5 inch total drop in that beautiful design there, and well done. Congratulations. That one is spoken for. So thank you so much. Enjoy it. All right, so here we go at $19.99 for our Paraiba. $17.99 on that one as well. If you'd like to get that one, $52.20 is the item number, and we're just bringing that down to a $19.99 price tag as well. Don't forget about the white diamond ring for $19.99, the big Tanzanite for $16.99, the turquoise for $9.99. So I know we've got some late arrivals. We did have a request for hoop earrings, and they're the cross hoops. Oh, I love these. They're a 1/2 inch, and they're amazing, and they got BS diamonds. And we have all 3 gold colors. And Elizabeth, oh, good. She wanted to see this one again. Let me get to this ring really quickly before we get to our hoops, because we've got a few of the, yeah. Ellen, okay, so Ellen, your hoops are coming up. Elizabeth, we've got your ring. It's a Tanzanite. And then this Paraiba should be going out the door quickly. And remember, if you made a request and you heard your name, I like to tell you your name before you see it so you can actually be on the phone lines ready to go. Because the way things are going lately, a lot of times, you know, people even who request certain specific items are missing out on those specific items because they're a little late on the phone. So I want to make sure we prevent that in any way possible, especially when it's something you're saying, I've already held it for myself and I want to make sure I see it one more time. So that one is $17.99 at checkout. Now this is for Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, you asked for it. Here it is. This is going to be item number 112-8291. Give us a call quickly. This is the sport of shopping here. It is always wise to dial in on these one-of-a-kinds early before you even see the price tag. And that is really the key here. So this is going to be the 2-carat 51 Tanzanite Museum Reserve, actually. So there were very few stones that were under 3 carats that were Museum Reserve, and this is one of them. Then you have those links. That's called the curb link there. Done in diamonds, 27 points. You know, it's a great way to do a classic, but give it some high style. You know, you're not going over the top. You're not going crazy. It's not this huge overall ring, but yet it really brings this amazing kind of updated style that we're loving in the curb link. And it's going to be only $1,699. So that's even better. And you can see the red flashes coming through. Of course, you know, $15.29 at checkout. And then we'll get to our hoop earrings with the little crosses. This is going to be a cross hoop. This is really well done, very wearable, very giftable, and also a classic size that we all enjoy. So we have got just a few of those. I've got a total of 7 of them to go around, so it's not too many when they're very affordable as well. So $16.99 on that one. Let me try it on for you here. It stays in the white gold. That will be, boy, I just took this out of the light, obviously, like I have to do to try it on, and the whole stone went red. The whole stone. Suddenly I thought, how did I just pick up a ruby? It is amazing to see that color that you have, and really for a 251, it is packing the punch. So it's a really great way to pick up a real classic wearable, but look at that band. It's not a small band. And you really do see, I mean, that's what's challenging. Trust me, I know. I've designed a whole line of curb link jewelry here. Yes. Okay, are you taking this one or thinking about it? All right, so here we go. So that's going to be verifying already. Let me know who's got it. $15.29 at checkout. And that's where I was saying you really see the curb link. You know, it's not like, it's tough to do that because it's a more complex, truly interlinked style. But when you're doing it in a more petite way, you know, I've done a big curb link where it's really, you know, a larger ring and it shows off for that reason. But this one, you still see the impeccable details and those little, you know, designer aspects, but you can make it out. You can tell that it is a curb link. Even from a distance, that's tough to pull off. So that one is $15.29 at checkout, and thank you for that request. Let's get to our cross hoops that we have coming up. The Paraiba is still here. Jess, did you pick something up from earlier? Okay, so we're taking a lot of requests as well, and I hope we'll keep those going all day long. That would be lovely. It would really make me happy. And then here we go with the cross earrings. Now, luckily, we have all 3 gold colors to go around, so that's very important here. We have got the yellow gold, and this is going to look sideways here, but obviously you know it's a hoop, so it's going to drape vertically. We have got the rose gold, and just for the sake of coming in real close here, I might just give you a look at one. Keep in mind it's a pair of earrings, 1110431, and so you're going to get a pair. But just to see them here together and see how they look, and I don't want you to think they're rings, they're not, but they are earrings. They are hoop earrings. We've done the ring to match. I think the ring was already here. Gosh, I think that was the first day or 2 of the sale event, and they're sold out. But here we have the earring, white, yellow, or rose, and I'll just remind you here, there's the white gold. I don't want anyone to think they're just getting one. Sometimes right now we're seeing retailers do that where they're selling a single earring, and then, you know, everyone is surprised when they get the box at home and thought that they left one out. So this is where you're getting a pair. We have not sold single earrings. We always about the pair, but I'm going to try on the yellow gold for you. They are 111-0431. They're 11 points in diamonds. So this is not about giving you a lot of diamond weight. It's about giving you a style that is really upgrading your hoop earring, because you've got the vertical cross, so it's going to sit, you know, straight up and down when you see it on, and you've got a click enclosure. This is a 1/2 inch hoop that tends to be very popular. It's not a true huggy like the 1/4 inches, where some people it works for and some people it doesn't. A 1/2 inch usually is going to, no matter what your lobe shape is, or no matter where your piercing is within your lobe, it is going to work for one and all. So a 1/2 inch is always a safe bet. I love it for gifting, and yet wearable, and I think ageless too. I think that's really could be for the younger gals you want to gift fine jewelry to, maybe for the first time. It could be for really all of us. So it's just a beautiful look. I'm going to try one on in the yellow gold here. We're going to make sure you can see what they look like on just briefly here. And obviously I have it stacked with a lot of hoops, but you can put it wherever you want, as far as a little higher or a little lower. But do you see how that looks? When you see it, it almost actually looks like it's floating. It looks almost like the diamonds in the cross are somehow floating in your ear, or draped from your ear, doesn't it? So it's a beautiful look that you're getting, and yet you can wear them stacked up the ear. I like to obviously do a hoop stack, so you can do that if you'd like to, but they are super affordable. They're not even $4.99. We've got, that's the yellow that I'm wearing. We'll take another look at them close up so you can see the yellow, the white, and the rose, but I'm gonna need to know, because we have 4 in white, 2 in yellow, 1 in rose. Yes? Tanzanite, okay, so I think, are you talking about the cushion or the curb link one? Because we had 2. Which one? Got it. Okay, thank you. So here we go. This is going to be 11 points in diamonds, and we have $4.99. Actually, it's coming even lower than that, and it's a perfect gifting idea. This is that all the way around hoop. So again, this is a curved post, click enclosure, mirror finished gold all the way around. They have a very secure clasp enclosure. So it's really just, it's simple, it's easy, it's elegant, it's a new kind of fun twist and way. We think of cross jewelry, I think usually we think of the pendant, right? And now we've got the earring, and it's not even $4.99. We'll make them $399 a pair. And that will be an extra $40 off, so $359 instead. And we have the white, the yellow, and the rose. Which color? Yellow? All right, so yellow gold, we only have 1 pair left as the moment. So this is going to be really important to take advantage of. I think the yellow gold is going to go first. Yellow gold's been doing that in every time we have an opportunity where we have more than one gold color available. Tends to be the yellow gold is going first and fastest. So keep that in mind, as we only have 1 pair left in the yellow gold. We'll give them 30 seconds and we'll shop the yellow, the rose, or the white for the time being. Again, most quantity available in the white gold, but we do have the yellow at 1 and the rose gold at 1 as well. So just a last look at that fabulous cross, and again, it will sit upright in the ear when that is on, and they look so, so pretty. And yes, diamonds, but the sparkle and beauty of VS diamonds that never lose their luster, always have that great brilliance, and what a special piece that is. Okay, so we're just seconds away from moving on from that one. Thank you for that request. I think we're caught up with requests for the moment, so feel free to get any more in that you have, and then call me. We still have some of we have 1 Tanzanite of the 2 we had so far, the beautiful Paraiba, actually everything's been under $2,000 so far, and now we have an earring for under 4, which is really $359, so even better. And then we've got the Kashmir. I cannot wait to show you this unheated Kashmir that, by the way, is certified by GIA. So not just a basic stone. And then we did bring out, so yesterday we had a lot of big rubies go, 2 carat rubies, 2 carat plusers. I've got a carat 18 today that I know is one of our most luxury stones, and I'm gonna show you why. It's obvious when you see it. There is one heck of a value on a big carat 18 that looks like a 2 carat. Look at that. That's a roval stone. It's actually a rovally cushion. It's almost like a square cushion. It's amazing. Some of the best glow I've seen. I loved that oval we had yesterday. And now we've got a big cushion. Yes, which one? Yellow gold sold out then, that's it. Yellow gold gone. So let me move on from the yellow gold, and then we will be rocking our way through the white and the rose here. Thank you so much. Okay, and we've got, hi Marcy, we've got some requests for you coming up, and then keep calling on the yellow or the rose, just 1 in the rose gold. Nice to have a collection, or get more than 1 too, because if you like to, stack or gift, it's a great way to do that. Got some beautiful pieces. We're gonna start with a color changing Diaspore. Got a lot of requests coming in on this Sunday. Make sure you know that probably not too many days left of this event, so please let us know what you'd like to see before it's all over. And here we are, because we're probably not going to get too much of a heads up on that either. So here's our color change Diaspore. Well, isn't this a dynamic stone? I'm not seeing pinks and purples. I'm seeing actual reds coming through on this Diaspore. My goodness. 112-7721 is the item number, and get ready for that ruby, and keep calling on the cross hoops. We'll have those for you. But this is for a 6 carat 36 collector. It is our big time private collection color change Diaspore. Honestly, they're all pretty, I think. I think as long as they're clean, let me rephrase that. If we select it for jewelry, it's pretty. Because, you know, a lot of the stones are very dirty and hazy and included and cloudy and not that great. So if they're selected for jewelry, it means they're the upper echelon, clean, bright material that we like instead. And this is definitely it. You've got a lot of red flashes. It's beautifully done. 68 points is the diamond weight. There are big rounds and smaller rounds. And that's going to be because there's a shared prong setting on the top and 2 pave on the bottom. And it goes opposite here. 2 pave on the top, 1 shared prong on the bottom. And then that's all going to set up with that really pretty and clean. It's tough to get any Diaspore over 2 carat. It's considered large when it is. Then it's tough to get the clarity, and you've clearly got that here. And then you add to that the fact this is a 6 carat 36 whopper of a size that looks beautiful on the hand, as I will show you now. And here we go. It's one only, stays in the yellow gold, although you don't see much gold, but I love it in the yellow because it's very tonal to the stone. So I think it's a natural, bright, beautiful mix and combo. But we're actually going to take the $69.99 piece, much lower. I hope you're ready for this one, and only one, and that's it. And I don't have a Diaspore that looks like this. The oval is a little bit elongated. Look at how it has almost that imperial topaz elevator of light effect going through it. Another testament to its clarity. And let's make it even better than $3,000. $29.99. 28, you know what, skip it. We'll do even better. 28, 27, I'll make it $2,699 only. And that's it for one caller, except that's not it because you get an extra 10% off that as well. So even better. Make sure you let me know if you'd like that one. $26.99. That is a serious value for one serious collector. And obviously it's going to come down to $24.29. Now I also have a cat's eye fire opal. Oh my goodness, you don't see that very often. It is the only one we have. I know, so kind of bizarre to even say. Cat's eye fire opal. What? I do. I have a cat's eye fire opal. It's right there. So we've got, it's going to be coming up. 112-7955. Keep the requests coming. Here's the cat's eye fire opal. I'm going to keep moving and we'll wait to hear sold when you know you've got it. But Karen, we've got yours lined up as well. But look at this. This is our 18 karat solid gold. I love this crisscross link. It is a reminder of, it's a little curved like, but not really. It's actually, look at that. I mean, really cool the way these figure eights are very puffy and pronounced and all that. You can tell it's 18 karat gold from a mile away because of the color being so rich and saturated. But you've got burnished diamonds on the sides here. And then you've got, yes, indeed, that is cat's eye fire opal. It is the first and only one I've ever had. Yes. Thank you. White gold cross earrings continue to go out the door. Thank you. And then here we are with our big stone bezel set. It has the phenomenal effect of a cat's eye, which usually we see fire opals, you know, we see them. This is more of that, it's still a little more orangey. A lot of them are yellow. This is a step up in the color of fire opal. It's not giving us reds like we see in faceted stones, but it's a cabochon. So here you're getting the phenomenal ability of the chatoyancy, which is so rare. And that one's going to be, okay, 17 points in diamonds, lots and lots of rarity here. Again, it's the only one. I've been doing this 25 years. I've had hundreds of pieces a day, almost every day for 25 years. That's a lot of jewelry. It's a lot. Never had one. Never had one until this very one. So to say rare, yeah. I've had like 100 red barrels. I've had probably, I don't know, 20,000 Paraibas I've sold, loose and in jewelry. So you know, those are rare stones that I'm talking about. Big spites and chameleon diamonds, and I've had them all many times. To have the one and only fire opal, it really is one for collector. And $16,999 is where it started. We're taking it under $10,000. I'm making this one $5,999 today. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And then I think that Diaspore is still somehow hanging out. This feel, when you, now I know it's got a link. It's still like an open link. Honestly, I have not been as shocked to put on a ring as I was. I try on hundreds of pieces a day. I am shocked with the feel, the immediate way this feels on the hand. So substantial. That has a lot to do with the 18 karat gold, but it's also built up the sides really, really well. There's a depth, there's a richness, there's a saturation. It is so incredible. So $59.99, obviously a huge discount. You get $600 off just for shopping during Sell It or Melt It. So you get it for $53.99. Now, I do have another request here. It is for a very substantial brooch and pendant, 2 ways to wear it. Love that. And maybe the coolest cut ever. Take a look at this on the hand. Oh my goodness. That's a gemstone. That is a gemstone. And since when are they putting LEDs in gemstones? Never, or at least not that I'm aware of. Although that sounds like something I could put my brother on that project, right? He'd figure out a way. He's the Stanford master's degree engineer of the family. I'm not. I'm just a communicator. But here we go. Just, right? Just. 112-7623. Look at that. It's a fancy cut tourmaline. It is a 1044. That is two long stones. So I'll show you in the back here because it kind of looks like one, but it's actually two. So I just want to make clear there's two stones here, total weight of 1044. I'm holding it by the bail, but there's also a big brooch. So the pin goes from here to here. So you've got a lot of ways to wear it. It's a ribbon design. Now I have to show you up close because they're the most beautiful sapphires that are twinkling and sparkling. And this looks like paper mache in ribbon, but it's done in 18 karat solid gold. It is the coolest. Whether you're wearing it as a statement pendant at 2.5 inches or a brooch, however you want to wear it, but those are multicolored sapphires. And do we have diamonds? Yes. What's not listed up there is there's a diamond weight of 83 points. That's what it says. Not sure. Where are they? I'm wondering if some of those, so obviously there's more than 15 points of sapphire, so I'm confused. So again, this is a designer piece, not our own. So I don't think it's 15 points in sapphire. I'm wondering if a lot of those, no, it says white diamonds. There's no white diamonds in it. So we might have to work on this. I might have to go back to the back after the show and do some calculations here. But yeah, I don't see any diamonds. So I'm wondering if they just messed up because it's more than 15 points of sapphire. So anyway, let's show it on the neckline so you can get the idea of the size first of all. I mean, I don't think I've ever even presented this before. So, otherwise I would have been on top of that. But look at that. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it? Lots of length to it, 2.5 inches. I'm holding it by the veil, and that just will never stop lighting up like that. It looks almost like you have a checkerboarded facet pattern to the underside that's allowing an otherwise deep, bright emerald green tourmaline to just light up. Look at what that does. It is absolutely incredible. Let's show it up close. Maybe we can all figure this out together because obviously it's more than 15 points in those stones, and I see a Paraiba there already. You can also see the intricacy of having the satin finish that looks like truly like ribbon. I mean, it really does look like a big satin ribbon. And then you've got the really special outside edges done in the mirror finishing. And then, yeah, they look like sapphires and tsavorite. So it's gonna be more than 15 points, obviously, among those 5 stones, but I don't see any diamonds unless there are fancy color diamonds, but they don't look that to me. So sapphires, Paraiba pink, yellow, and then that's probably what they may have meant is tsavorite because that looks like a tsavorite garnet to me. Either way, we're gonna get this out the door as well for, only $99.99 is what I've seen. I'm a little amazed here, but we're gonna go even lower than that and then take a look at the inside. There's your pin and there's your bail there. And we're gonna go ahead and get this out the door for only $3,999. That is one of the coolest pieces of fine jewelry I have ever been able to present. And so really stunning. We're gonna call it 15 points minimum because it's obviously more than that in the sapphires. And yes. Okay, yellow gold. We're actually sold out of the yellow gold already. So I'm sorry, we can't get you the yellow gold. We have white and rose available in the cross hoops. All right, so those are my 3 requests for one caller, so I'm not sure which one, if any, that yeah. Wait, what are you taking, Allison? The brooch? Okay, and are you leaving the cat's eye and the fire opal? The cat's eye, fire opal rather, and the Diaspore? That's what I mean, these 2 phenomenal stones? All right, because we've got more requests. Karen's request is on the way. The brooch is sold, and very, very special brooch pendant. And then Karen, we've got 4021, and then we've got a request for Tracy as well. So those are, I think, 2 remaining here, and we've got either the Diaspore was $26.99, and of course the fire opal was only $59.99 for that cat's eye fire opal. Okay, we're going to come in a little closer. Hi, Karen. Thank you. 4021. This is a beautiful morganite. Pink morganite, no less. Rose gold setting here. And we've got a cushion cut square. Let's take a look. And sorry, our wheel is not happy, centered, or doing anything it's supposed to do today. But 2 carats on the morganite. We'll try eventually to get that set up right. But look at how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful bright pink. It's not that peachy light color. Very, very bright. I think the Diaspore and the fire opal cat eye are here if you'd like to get them. And the pendant brooch is gone. So congratulations on that one. Thank you. This is our 2 carat for Karen's request. First caller gets it. It's going to be rose gold. Those are burnished diamonds at 16 points on the sides. And that looks really spectacular, does it not? The square cushion, I love the band is the width of the stone itself, which is really lovely, I think. Then you've got A big value here too. I'm loving look at these because I know this jewelry inside out, so I'm always a little bit surprised and taken aback to see a new discount for Sell It or Melt It, and then I do a little better, and then we take your 10% off, and it's on the hand, and look how much sparkle that gives. It is a really intense. I mean, you know, when you get the true pinks, they look more like pink diamonds than anything else, and you've got that happening, and it's going to be a one only. Let's just blow it out here. We'll do your size for you as needed. We're going to make this $9.99, simple and easy. It's really $8.99, but do you see how even when it's not moving, it's sparkling? There are sparkles and facets and really like the star effect that you're seeing that normally requires some kind of filter, and yet we don't have those. So it's a really good way to go. $8.99 if you'd like that one, Karen. That's our morganite. I do have another one though. I mentioned I have a pink morganite. If you'd like to go a little more diamonds, and you want pink and white diamonds to go with your pink morganite, I actually have one that's a stunning bridge design. So let me flash that for any of our morganite folks. And this is the way you get rose and white gold, which I really like with that. Look at that morganite. Wow. Talk about a pink diamond look. Here we go again. This one's just a little like brighter. See how much it's still a pink, but it's got a little more. It's kind of like these, you know, there's so many shades of pink out there. This is really, really nice, isn't it? So we've got a lovely one here. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll make this one just, you know, you can still get the whiter band and the rose gold. This has the rose and the white because it's got the pink and the white diamonds with it. It's item number 1122913, and that is surrounded by pink diamonds. It's a perfect match there. We have done a pink diamond in this mounting way back when. It's been long gone for some time, but it does really give us that kind of look and feel, does it not? And you've got that beautiful style. That is a pink morganite. So I just thought if you're in the mood for a pink morganite, here's another option for you that just dresses it up because you're getting 32 points in pink diamonds and 140 in the white diamonds. So that is a 172 diamond mounting. That's pretty amazing. And yet the morganite 60 points, but it's about the color and it's about how rare and specially that color is. Well, we're going to take it even lower than the $49.99 price. So we still have the band and the rose gold. This is one that's just upping the ante a bit. And by the way, those pink diamonds run all the way underneath. They do. It goes white, pink, white on the sides, and it goes pink and white for the halos. So the pink diamonds are going to run all the way through from one side to the other underneath the setting. So that's really important. It is like a subtle element and a subtle nod to the bridge, and it's not going to be $49.99. Take a look at it here on the up close. That is a one only. This one's going to fly on out of here. Don't forget our other morganite just love options, but this one's going to be only, you know what, I'm skipping 49. I know even best case scenario, supposed to do this for $3,000. I'm not going to do it. That's $2,000 off. It's $2,000 saved. We've got to make it more interesting than that. I will get you the value of a lifetime. That is what this whole event is about. It's about taking things lower than they ever have gone before, than they ever really should go or can go. And we're going to make it even better. How about $1,999 instead? I have the same mounting with a fawn diamond too. So the fawn diamond's much bigger, but I do have the same mounting in a fawn. So lots of options. The big ruby is here. That is the ultimate clarity. I know all the big ones have sold, so wanted to bring you something that had that amazing quality that we've been loving seeing and giving you another big opportunity for savings on a Burma ruby. So we will have that for you shortly. Let me know on this one. Pink morganite, pink diamonds, and white diamonds. And look at that carat 72 mounting. That is stunning. Let me know if you like it, guys. $19.99, but really $17.99. Then we're going to get to our paw piece here shortly. We'll do the paw piece at the top of the hour. We've got another request here for a multicolored sapphire bracelet, and 1115238 is coming up. And here we go. Let me know on the morganites. Karen says no, I guess, so we can get you either of the morganites to anybody who would like them. And then here we are with the 335 of sapphires. This is such a pretty bracelet. It's actually got multiple colors, but all blending together. And we're going to walk it through them here because we've got a cornflower blue to start. Then the green, that's a blue green, then the purple, really rich, vanadium rich, as a matter of fact, then a royal blue, and then a chartreuse, and then a hot pink. So bow design link, big diamonds there as well. Take a look at this on the wrist. Oh, what a pretty bracelet this is. There's something so feminine, not only about the beautiful colors, but you can see the size that's nice and mighty. It's 1115238. That's going to be our 335 unheated. Once again, the unheated sapphires. How great would this look with that ring we had to start the show? And diamond weight at 30 points, white gold only. I do want to show you. It's going to be the 6 stones across the center. And then you've got the link, which carries on through. That's going to be that bow style link. It's going to be an insert closure. So one side slides into the other, and then you've got your 2 figure-8s that are going to keep that secure on the wrist. But a beautiful way to go, and a lot of white gold here. And of course, this one is, let me double check the length real quick for you, just because I do need to make sure, because obviously want to make sure it's going to work for you. It is a 7 1/4 actually. 7 1/4, so gives you plenty of room. Yes. Okay, from earlier? Well, I said 60-40 before, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It was, if you're talking about the one that we had that was the just under 2 carat, I was saying 60-40, green to blue. That was the 184. Is that correct? Okay, so Karen, this one, just to make sure this is the one you're talking about. Here we go. That one was, I would say 60-40. And again, that's not a scientific thing. You've got it? Congratulations. All right. So 5220 is gone. And thank you so much. And here's our sapphire bracelet, which I know, multiple colors, 6 stones, huge value, $49.99 bracelet going down to $19.99, but really $200 extra off that. So we've saved you the $3 grand. You save an extra $200 with your extra discount, and we are going to get you a $17.99 opportunity there. So do let me know if you would like to get that one for your collection. That is by request. First caller takes it. First caller gets it. All of our morganites are still here. Operators, do me a favor today. If you do get something today, even if, like, let's say you got something from hours ago, please do let me know, because I don't want to recap things later that are already sold. So that's never a good look, and I don't mean to, do that. So obviously let me know as things go, even if you get something that's not on the screen at the very moment, so that I can keep track of what's still here, and then we can carry on through. But that is a very important bracelet for $19.99. We'll see who's got it. It's one only. It stays in the white gold, and again, 7 1/4, which is going to be a really nice size for, you don't need to be specific with a line bracelet. A line bracelet is not meant to be a skin tight bracelet. So we're less concerned with, how's it going to fit? If you have an average size wrist, this is going to work, is basically what I'm trying to say there. Most average wrist sizes where a 7 1/4 is not going to be enough to move the needle. That's going to make it too big or too small. If you are, now obviously if you were an 8-inch, probably going to be a little snug for you, but again, because obviously it won't fit, but you get the idea. If you're an average size, I like a 6 1/2 bracelet myself. Honestly, it's still going to be a 7 1/4 is something I would wear in a line bracelet and do. So again, gives you a little bit of flexibility there. We'll get to that very big ruby. Then we have a lot of our beautiful diamond pieces. I have a yellow diamond. Should we do it now? The yellow diamond wonder piece. It's so limited. I should probably get it up here in the first hour, because we have so few, and it's limited to sizing. So there's going to be a bit of a Cinderella situation, but hopefully we'll have your size. That's what I'm hoping. That is the hope always. And then if you'd like this one at $19.99 or really $17.99, it's yours. Okay, so coming up, this has been requested, and we just gathered what we had. You've asked for it. Oh my goodness. And you know what was really interesting? We sold out in the last couple seconds of yesterday's show. We sold out of something that was very similar, because it was the yellow diamond cross pendant. And we sold out completely at the end of the show. And so many of you picked it up. This is going to be a match to that. And it also is, well, it's an important one to get 2 of if you can. I'm not going to have that opportunity for everybody because the sizes are limited, but it's item number 112-1539. Go ahead. Which one? The Paraiba? Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the Paraiba again on the hand. So, and was that Karen who picked that up? Thank you, Karen. Where's Karen calling from? Oh, hi, Karen in Florida. Here you go. This is the Paraiba. So it's her ring. Now it's her ring. But did that just get more blue? Now I want to call it 50-50. It's true. The light up here is different than the light here. And yet, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now it's given like, it looks a little bit like the $2.99 we had yesterday, but smaller. And that was quite the value. So congratulations on that one. That one is sold. Well done there. Let's take a look at our close-up here of our Wonder Ring. Now I do have limited sizes on 112-1539. It's going to be our mid-size, double row, all natural. Those are natural diamonds. I know they're bright. That a lot of times if you see diamonds like that, sometimes they're, really heavily treated. Not those. They are natural in that vivid color. Yes, Jason. Oh, good. Thank you so much. The 2 carat. So that was the cushion cut square. All right. You got it. Morganite gone from earlier. Paraiba gone. The brooch is gone. Did the brooch go, Jess, and not the cat's eye and not the Diaspore? Is that correct? As far as Marcy's request, I think that was how that worked. I just want to double check on that. 54 points here in your yellow diamond per ring. It's going to be a size of, now this is where I have a sizing choice. I can't size these because it's a little bit, again, we don't want to compromise the setting. So they're made up in a size 5. We have one in a size 5. We have a 6 1/4. I have a 6 1/2. I actually have 3 available in a size 7, so that's good. So I have 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 7, and I have 1 size 9 1/2. So hopefully there is 1 in your size, or you can always add 1. Now, if you're a size 7, you have the opportunity to get 2. If you're quick, you can get 2 in the size 7, which really is wonderful as well. And here we are with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I mean, the brightest diamonds, they're even brighter than the gold. It is really cool, isn't it? How you see the diamonds are so like neon. They're not, I don't want to say highlighter like a green yellow. They're not green at all, but they're as bright as a yellow can be. Isn't it beautiful how that looks? Now this is going to be again 5, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 7. I have 3 and a 7 or a 9 1/2. Those are all we have, 8 in total. That's it. And here we go with this great value. And look at the solid finishing on the inside. This is not a, nope, yeah, those of you that say, I want an under gallery. Give me solid heavy gold, you got it. This is the last time we'll see this at this price. And actually, it's a better price than it's been. We're going to do $999 for the yellow diamond wonder ring. It'll be $899 to get it at checkout. By the way, the sapphire piece is still here if you want the sapphire bracelet. But a lot of pieces go after the fact because, you know, that's the whole purpose. We're moving quickly so we can show you a lot. But look at how beautiful this is. Now, operators, you'll need to let me know what size you like. And again, I have all 1 of each size except for the 7. I've got 3 available in the size 7, so we can help you out there. But let me try it on because you can always wear it by itself. You can always wear 1 next to something else, or you can wear 2. Again, that would require the size 7 if you want to get 2 and stack them or put them around something else. But you can see it really is, and this is what I love about having limited sizes. That may be a downside, but not really, because it works here, 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 and here. I could put this anywhere on the hand and it would be lovely. Yes, even a thumb ring, even a pinky ring. Why not? That works. So it sits low profile enough. It could be worn as a pinky ring. Obviously, you get to decide the direction you put it on. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit big for my pinky there, but again, you get to decide. And look at how vibrant those yellow diamonds are. To get over a ½ carat of bright, vivid, natural yellows like that is amazing. Solid yellow gold only. And just what we have here made up, I'll give it, let's give it 60 seconds, and then we're going to move on. That's our only yellow diamond wonder option. It's the only one we have in that look, that option, and that is the way you go. So hugely important there. $899 at checkout if you'd like to get it. It's got to be 1 of those sizes. That's the only downside. But again, we have what we have. They're here for the last time. They're unbelievably priced. And let me know there. And Jason, what'd you take? You took the morganite? Yeah. Who was that? Oh, wonderful. I don't know if we have 2 different Karens over here. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. But Karen, thank you. Was that different than your Karen, Allison? Oh, good. Wonderful. All right. I'm just wondering if we had a Karen who picked up the Paraiba. Different gals, huh? Wonderful. Well, hi, Karens. All right. So our Karens are with us, and here we go with $899. And then let's get to our ruby. And we have just moments till our top of the hour. The paw necklace is coming out. We'll bring that out for you. Looking forward to that. And we also have the big diamond studs. They're here. We've got a really cool Tanzanite. I mean, the 4 carat is just, wait till you see this. I'll flash it for you. No yellow diamond wonder rings, huh? All right. So look at this. Oh my, that is a big Tanzanite. That is also the signature mounting. So looking forward to bringing that one out. Of course, that's a 1 only. And then in my luxury category, my ultimate high-end, best of the best luxury category, I have a Kashmir sapphire. It's incredibly priced. Here we go. No yellow diamond wonder rings. All right, that's fine. We will melt those down gladly. Take a look at this. This is a round, certified, unheated Kashmir sapphire. Item number here is 112-6919. With 2 minutes left in hour number 1 on a Sunday when we only have 2 hours left, and remember, I don't see you back till Wednesday, okay? So we don't have, and that's like, oh, who's here on Monday? No, there is no show on Monday, Tuesday. So again, we've got Wednesday through Sunday with you. So it is quite the moment here to see a Kashmir that is just under a carat at 85 points. It is also going to give you a bridge. Look at the bridge with the double row down the middle. And then the other rows, double row, top, bottom, and the halo. The halo's nestled in to those outside rows. But the big beauty of this is that it's got a GIA cert. And that doesn't happen every day. Take a look at this. The very, very most important stones when they are acquired, or in most cases, it's not acquired as much as it is, and this really looks like a cushion here, so I'm hoping, yeah, it's interesting. The photograph looks more cushiony. But it is an oval, and It is right here. It says oval, brilliant cut, and unheated. That's really important. But there are two really important things. Obviously, we know it's got the purple pink color, but you have the Pakistan Kashmir origin because Kashmir, again, well, this is a mine that we know of as Kashmir from way back when. It hasn't been mined in 100 years, but today the modern location is right on the border of where Pakistan is today. No indications of heating. There's all your particulars about the stone. 85-point stone. It's going to have that basically 4.5 by 6 millimeter, and then the little statement on where exactly those mines were. And I say were because it's past tense. There's no hope of getting any more. And it's still regarded today as the very, very best in sapphire origins. So we've got one. The whole reason it's here, and we added 99 points in diamonds. You get the cert with it. It makes, when you're doing appraisals and you're doing insuring and all that stuff that you do on jewelry that you add to your collection that you're very excited about, it's always nice to have a GI cert. Not everything does. And it's nice to have that. That just indicates that it's some of our most important material that we have. So when we give you a cert to go with it, that's very, very important. And it's nice that it's done because those cost a lot of money to get and they take time to get, and then you're sending off your stone. And people ask me that all the time. Well, you work with GIA. How do I get a GIA cert in my stone? Well, it's complicated and it costs a lot of money and they're not free. And you know, the GIA is not a nonprofit, right? It's an educational institution, but they do a lot for the jewelry trade in a lot of different aspects and facets, if you will. So certs right now are also running a lot of money, but they're also taking a lot of time. So it's nice to have it done, is the whole point. You got it done, it's ready to go, and now we get to bring it down to a great price tag as well and sell it or melt it. Well, we would keep the stone. The stone wouldn't go anywhere, but there's a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds, and here we are at the top of the hour, so welcome in. And yet it is going to be, let's make it easy. $79.99 should be. We'll take it even lower than that, and here is your last chance to get this cashmere. And what a beauty it is. Love it in the yellow gold, which is how it stays. There's a richness there. It's a little bit smaller size right now, but we can still size that ring for you. So that's a nice little extra bonus. So if you don't wear 5, that's okay. And if you do, it's ready to go. But it's actually going to be under $3,000. And nowhere in the world with the cert are you going to find a loose cashmere. You think this is about gold and diamonds, but then again, there's one of the most important stones in the world in the center of that piece, and with the amazing documentation you get, and you're not even paying $29.99. You're getting it for less. It's not. And you get to go ahead and take an extra, and it's a big discount after that you're going to have, and instead of $29, $28, $27, $26, we're going even lower. How about $24.99 plus an extra $2.50 off? One of our true museum level pieces that is here today, and you can ask about whatever you'd like to see. You can make requests, which we hope you'll do. It's really important to do all of that as we only have 2 hours left in the show, and then we don't see you until Wednesday night. So that's going to be that. That's a beautiful cashmere, all unheated, untreated, and natural. Enjoy that, and $24.99. All right, so shall we get to our paw necklace? It's here and it's ready, and we actually have a few, and I've got all 3 gold colors, and it's giftable, and it's, oh, this is the popular piece, to say the least. But quite a look here. I'm going to give you a setup here where I can show you. Do I not have a little stand? Oh, no. I'm going to show you the yellow gold, the white gold, and the rose gold, because you're going to get a choice of. We don't have many. Yes. Okay, yes, absolutely. Here's the inside of the bridge. Sorry, I get so, I know we see this every show without fail, so I get complacent to the fact that you guys probably have seen this before. So apologies if you have, but there's the inside of the bridge. You can see how really well done that is. Excuse any fingerprints that I might have put on the back, but take a look at how beautifully wide, substantial, very detailed, very high-end. That's not a lightweight bridge. You can't make that without a lot of gold. It's got the gold of 3 rings in one. You can see how that's finished on the inside. That supports the double row diamonds. Then as we take it around, it's got even more finishing through the back inside there. You see how thick and heavy and solid and the depth of gold. Of course, here it is. Now, I apologize. I can't squeeze this onto my ring finger at the moment because it's a little bit smaller size than what I wear. So my apologies. But that is how it looks on the pinky, just for a size. You know what? Let me put it, because you're probably not going to wear it there. So let me just hover it here so you can see how that compares to other pieces that you see on the hand. But that's going to be how it looks from a distance away. So there it is. And that's the cashmere. Look at how bright it is. It's glowing. It's gleaming. Now, we've got a couple of people on this one. So I'm not sure who's going to take it, but it looks like it's going to be gone one way or the other. $22.49, and more calls coming in as we speak. So definitely, oh, you've got it? Congratulations. Jason's going to take that one. Now I'm ready with this, this paw necklace. And I'm going to show it here to you first in the yellow gold. And then I'll show you the white gold and the rose gold that we also have. So this is going to be the paw necklace that goes with the ring that sold out the other day. Now, luckily, we have a few, and it's a full necklace. This is not a pendant with, where you're supplying your own chain. It's the full, complete necklace. It's 1110454. And what an amazing piece this is. And it's a more substantial way we do the paw design in the pave. And it's a great look in, that's the yellow gold. And then, of course, if you like white or rose, we actually have each of those available for you. And here's the quantity. We've got a total of 12, which sounds like a whole bunch. They're made up. They're ready to go. They don't need sizing. So they'll be out to you likely tomorrow. And that's what we're working around the clock to make sure everything goes out as quickly as possible. Here is the white gold. So those of you that like our diamonds in the white gold, there it is. I've also got the rose gold to show you here. It's 43 points in diamonds that are pave. And it's also going to be a 5-inch as far as the actual ornament size. And then you have the incredible O-rings on the very, very edges that are going to allow it to sit balanced and centered on the neckline no matter what. We also threw in the 3 adjustable lengths, so you're going to have the 16, 17, and 18 inches every day to choose from. And it may say I'm gift giving a breeze. And there's what it looks like in the rose gold too. So you can see how lovely that is. And it's going to be a diamond cut chain. Beautifully done. Welcome in. This is hour 2 already of our Sunday. So we're ready to help you own whatever it is you'd like to ask for or request. Please do. This is a gorgeous piece. It's very giftable because I think we all know, some of us are that one we know, the pet lovers. The pet lovers, the fur baby mommies who are just really obsessed and love their animals, love their fur babies, will do anything for our pets. This is really, truly what it's all about. If you're memorializing a pet that you've lost, this would be a beautiful gift. I know many of you have done that for people you love, or maybe you want to honor and keep them close to your heart that way by having that reminder. It still stacks and layers beautifully with other necklaces, so I don't think you're having to take your other favorite pieces off. You're just adding to the stack, and yet we're going to make this really affordable. So come on in because we only have a few to go around, and I know it's giftable, and I want to make sure the price is as well. And plus, I even like it layered, even the same piece with multiple looks, and I'll show you that on the hand so you can see what that is also all about. But it's got a spring ring closure, the adjustable lengths. We'll show you from a distance away here as well. And then I just layered a couple. I layered the rose and the white together for you here, which is so amazing, and I'll show you there so you can see how that looks from a distance. Then we'll show you the neckline as well. But so many different ways to gift it, wear it yourself. How about that diamond cut chain you've got? The pave is significant there. And then we will show you again up close on the yellow gold. Then I'll pop them on the neckline for you as well. Only a few to go around. Take a look at it up close again here. And then we'll get you the big value that you're waiting on that makes it so wonderfully giftable. So fantastic. That again is the yellow. Call me early because it's under $1,000 and it's at the top of the hour for that reason. Here we go. And again, 6 in white gold, 4 in yellow, 2 in the rose. I'm going to be trying the white gold here for you so you can see what it looks like from a longer distance away. And it's not $9.99. So again, you're looking at the yellow. Here's the white gold, which again, you have the option of wearing it 16, 17, or 18. So 16 sits right about here, 17 and 18. So all that different adjustability to it, you can see how it stands out. And doesn't it just, I love the way that the attachments where the O-rings meet are not clunky, so they don't take away from the design of the paw. That's really special and beautiful, I think. Then you have this fantastic pave that's almost a ½ carat in diamonds that are all VS, so you can be proud. Yellow gold's already gone. They're not $9.99, meaning gone. One is gone. We have a couple in the yellow gold, white gold. Let's show you the yellow gold up close, and then I'll try on the rose gold for you as well. But it's actually not going to be even, no, $9.99, $8.88. $7.77. I told you, giftable price tag. Again, operators, I will need to know how many and what color, please. I cannot oversell these. I cannot oversell these. It would be seriously a big problem. So this is way under the cost to make it already. And again, Tony, it's not going to be $9.99 or $8.88. We're making it even more affordable. Do you see how they did the bigger diamonds in the middle there and then paved around it? So it's like an individual diamond with a halo for each of those 4 paw pads there, and then the solid pave beneath that. And which color? White gold, already white gold and yellow gold. You know what I'm going to do? Take it even lower than $777. Even better. And this is before 10% off, and it's giftable, and it's diamonds, and it's gold, and it's a lot of it. Where are you buying gold chains for this price today? I got the answer, nowhere. The answer is nowhere. You can't buy gold chains by themselves. You know, like the basic gold chains you would buy in a 16-inch for a pendant? This is all attached. It's a full necklace with diamonds, and it's $699. And then you get how much? Yellow gold over there, one more yellow gold. We have 2 left in the yellow gold only right now. So already yellow gold very popular. And that's what happens. $6.29 and change. If you'd like to get it, we've got 60 seconds with that paw piece. Ready to go, ready to ship. You'll have it in a couple of days. That is the way you do a wonderful piece for, again, pet lovers. Anybody who loves their pet. Wouldn't that be an amazing gift to give to any animal lover that you know? And anybody who knows that gold is doing what it's doing and reaching every day new record highs, it seems like this is your chance. Very busy on the phone line. So again, Jason, just 1 white, Allison, 1 yellow, Jess, 1 yellow, nobody else yet? All right, making sure I've got my count straightened out here. I'm going to try on the rose gold for you because we don't see a lot of rose gold and diamond pieces in necklaces. So let me show you what that looks like from a distance away. Yes, yellow gold for Zine. Yellow gold sold out then. We have the yellow gold sold out. Only had 4, they're all gone. Congratulations. This is the rose. So we do have the rose gold and now the white gold. So actually what I'm going to have to do is switch out that display for you so you can see the white gold because the yellow gold is sold out. So let me do that real quick here. Let me go back up close. That's the yellow, which is now done. 2 in the rose gold. Give me a second. I'll just swap it out here and show you the white gold. That's the white gold that we still have remaining. I've got 5 available in the white gold and 2 in the rose gold, and that's it. It will be done. I'm going to leave that there for just a second so I can remove that piece from the little stand and then prop this one up so you can see the white gold up close. That one's going to be, I think, our next to go. Even though we started with the most quantity in the white gold, I do agree that the white diamonds and the white gold, they work so well together. And of course, who doesn't love our white diamonds in white gold? Because it shows off how white and bright they really are. And then again, yellow gold gone already, rose gold still here as well, but a beautiful 5/8 of an inch link to the piece there in the paw. Looks great, feels great on, doesn't. Which one? Rose gold. Okay, our first rose gold is gone. Rose gold is down to 1, and white gold. That's usually the most popular, isn't it? And yet here we go with the most available. It's where we started with the most, of course, but the most available, and we're still backed up on our phone lines. So again, thank you for your patience. We've got everybody here, but we can't get everyone through at the moment. So here we are with the last call on rose, just 1 left in the rose gold and only a few left in the white gold. And that'll be that. So we're moving along. We've got no more paw rings, I don't think. I think the yellow diamond and the paw in the white diamond pave is also sold out. So yeah. White gold over there. Thank you. Thank you so much. So down to our final few. Looks like it's going to be a sellout overall. And thank you so much. We've got the big ruby. I do have a princess cut band. It's princess cuts and rounds together in a really pretty white gold diamond band. And we have a very big Tanzanite, 6 carat in a bridge. I'm going to really enjoy showing that to you. I think we're thinking we got to show this ruby though. The ruby, I flashed it. There's already been a lot of response to that. The Kashmir did sell, Jess, right? It did, right? Okay, the Kashmir's gone. Kashmir's gone, okay. And then, yes, we do. We have 1 left in the rose gold, but I think now you got it. All right, so Andy just got the last rose gold, so that means we only have white gold remaining. That's going to be it. I'll give it a final 30 seconds. Let's go for the sellout here. Let's go for the complete and total sellout. Hi, Nicole. Nicole's with us, too. Hey there. I do have an email. Yes, I do. So, Nicole, if you'd like to email me requests, my email is laurenblairtv@gmail.com. So that's LaurenBlairTV, as in television, @gmail.com. So where Tony can type it in too. And you can shoot me an email right now because I take emails live here. So I can go ahead and get you. A lot of people choose to do that, and you can just email me directly. It's sometimes the fastest way to go because I get it right here, and then I'll attend to your request. All right, so Nicole, no problem. All right, so here we go. Last chance, last call. So LaurenBlairTV@gmail.com. All righty, here we are. Next up, we got a really, really good Tanzanite. I'm thinking the Tanzanite, but the ruby. I think the ruby. We've had such a beautiful array of rubies, especially yesterday. We had a ton of rubies. I have got a really outstanding superstar today. And white gold, all right, yes. Oh, okay. So we had, you love to do that, don't you? You love to do musical jewelry. All right, so we had a yellow gold just come back, okay? So somebody just swapped a yellow for a white. So that means we have 1 less yellow. Rather, we have reversed that. 1 less white gold than we had and 1 more yellow. So if you want the last yellow gold, one's still here. Andy, will you try to keep track from here on out for me, because I'm going to move on to the ruby. But one yellow gold has come back. It got swapped. So now we got a yellow gold back. If that's what you wanted and you called up and you missed it, I know several of you did actually. So we will get you that last yellow gold if you want it. And 112-6685 is next. All right, let's move on. White gold and now a yellow gold are here. So here we go with the, this one. I give probably 2 seconds to this one. It's going to be gone. Oh, some pieces just look important. Like, even if you know nothing about cars, you know when you're driving along the freeway and a really nice car comes up. You just, like, even if you don't know anything about cars, you know. There's just something about, right? Like, you know, it's the sound, the look, I've never seen it before. You know. Jewelry, I think, is a lot the same way. You could know nothing about jewelry or everything about jewelry, and you look at a piece and go, that's important. And it is. This is going to be item number 112-6685. Call us on the last paw pieces. Those are the last paw pieces in our inventory, I believe. So really good time to pick those up before they're gone. Now, here we go with our Carat 18 Burma. It looks huge. I think that now sometimes rubies are. They're going to be a more shallow cut. You're going to get a bigger face to it. That's definitely the case here. But you have the yellow diamonds, and there are actually other yellow diamonds in the, no wait, let's see. I say they did this differently. Last time I had this mounting, there were yellow diamonds in the corners. This time around, they did the yellow diamonds for the border. That's the halo around your ruby. And then they did the white diamond pear shapes. Do you see them? They're in the corners there. And that sits to really separate the big rounds that you have on the outside. Now, it needs some rhodium. I've already noted that on the sides of the band. This is what happens when it's two-tone. It's two-tone gold, so the bulk of the ring is white gold. The only thing that's yellow gold is the setting for the ruby, the setting for the yellows, and then the outside border that you have that's doing that little point. It's like a scallop with a point, just creating this really luxury look. And now, it's a Carat 18. Here's all the breakdown on the carat weights. I've got 11 points in the yellow diamonds. Gosh, that looks like more. I would disregard that. There's way more than 11 points in yellow diamonds there, but okay. And then it says, no, guys, Andy, you're going to need to help me. I don't think that's 19 points in pear shapes and 30. Is this just the wrong item number? This is just not right. That's what it all says, but I think we might need to look into that. It's more than 35 points in white diamonds. Definitely. And it's more than 11 points in yellow, and it's definitely more than 19 points in pear shapes. You know what? We'll go back to the drawing board, see if we can sort that out, because none of those carat weights are right. Not a one of them. So I'm not, the picture matches, the item number, yeah, we have to figure that out. It's way more. But if you want, I could probably just price it right now and let you have it, and then you could, we can come back and get you the proper carat weight, but that's not right. And now I'm wondering if the ruby's bigger, because it looks bigger too, doesn't it? I mean, look at it on my hand. This is not a small piece, and it's got great finishing on the inside. Let me show it to you. Something's up with this one, and I don't know what it is, but that probably is also, yeah, look at the size of that ruby. We may need to go back to the drawing board on this one. That's just tremendous. Yeah, well, do you want to just, we'll see what we can do there. If you want it, we can sell it, but I've got way more carat weights, and I want you to know what you're getting. So let me bring out the yellow zircon that we have. We have a golden yellow zircon, and I do have an amethyst, by the way. That's been a request a lot that we have not had a lot of. Look at this. This is, remember the other day I had 3 zircons at once, and they sold really quickly. So I wanted to bring you another option. It's a little larger than what we had in our trio the other day. This is the 5681. It's going to be an 8 karat 30 cushion cut, and we'll see, guys, if you want the ruby, I can go ahead and price it and we can get it to you, but obviously the carat weights are much more than what are listed, so just that's obvious. But here we are with the zircon. That's going to be the 830 with 71 points in diamonds to go along with it, and that is an awfully, well, look how bright it is. See what happens when you look at it directly. They say don't look directly at the sun. I feel a little bit like I'm doing that right now, a little bit like sunshine yellows. And then how about the way the facet pattern is done? So it looks like there's motion and light within that's moving perpendicular to each other. It's like, look at the facets on the east and west. They're going north to south, if that makes sense. And then the facets on the north and south sides are going east to west. Isn't that weird how it's just a beautiful cut. It's a beautiful cut on a large stone, stays in the yellow gold. I'll try it on the hand here so you can see that most people just assume you're wearing a big old fancy color yellow diamond. It's got the zircon, which of course double refraction, does not lose any of its luster or life the further away you go. I think we're seeing that on full display. And it's no longer $59.99. you're getting a much better value. How about best ever? That's what we're here to do. Sell it or melt it. It just is a lot of different names this sale could be called. The practically free sale, the best ever sale. But again, we're telling you literally what's going on and what's happening. Sell it or melt it. Couldn't get any more simple than that. And we're going to take this down from $59, $49, $39. It's not even $29.99. It's not even $25. That is one of our largest. And you know, we saw the big ones on the 5 and the 4s and the 3s, and those sold out the other day in a wheel moment. We're going to make this even better, and it's only $2,000. You know what? I'm going to skip 24. Skip it. Skip 24. Let's go even lower. First caller, taking this one only. That is the key here. Super important to let us know quickly, because you know these pieces are one only, and I'm going to make it $2,199. And that's going to be under $2,000 when you take your 10% off. So it will be, actually the exact price is going to be only $19.79. $19.79 if you'd like to get that golden zircon. Then we have bangles and diamonds. I do have a couple requests here. Whenever you're ready, I did pull some requests already that have come in to me via email. We have a diamond collar for you. I have an incredible amethyst, and we got to show that because it's big. And then we still have the wonder rings and the sapphire bracelet and the morganite oval, and we had the white diamond ring. So we'll recap those as we need to as we go through the show. But $19.79, and let me know if you get any update on the ruby, because I definitely want to get some proper carat weights. Do we have anything yet? Because I'm so excited about that ruby. Okay, so we're still working on that. And then let's get to amethyst time. Big time amethyst. Great color. Saturated like no other, and it's a fancy cut. So even if you have an amethyst and you're looking to upgrade, now is the time to do it, because 112-6518 is our item number. Here we go. This is the, just did a somersault on me. Look at that fancy cut. Wow. Hello. Just what I want my amethyst to look like. I'm a collector of the stone. I know it's not a collector stone. It's someone we know. It's one we've heard of. It's one that's available in just about every jewelry establishment you go into. But that doesn't mean that there aren't different levels of quality and different levels of color. And color is what equates to quality. And if they're lighter, they're not as high a quality. And I'm not saying they're not pretty. They are. I own lots of light amethysts because I wear one every day in one way, shape, or form, because I like the symbolism of a February birthstone. But it's also our 4 karat 36 fancy cut. It's an enormous size. It has, when I say fancy cut, it's still going to read to the eye at first like a cushion, but then you realize it has those extra notched side details, and then you've got some internal faceting that is modified as well. So it's very unusual and it's different, and you can see that it's got pave on the sides. So it's really replicating, you know, that's all custom made. That's all really, look at how it's designed to actually follow the lines of the cut. And then look at this intricacy where the pave is going to split the difference down the middle, and you've got a figure eight here that looks how it just comes in and meets with the figure eight of the mirror finished gold. It's amazing. And it's 38 points in diamonds, and let's get it out the door in the white gold only. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's even got those corner facets, which are unique. This is what, wow, there it just lights up. And when you start to see, you don't need to be, you know, going to school and studying gemology to realize what makes this so important. When you start to see blues and reds, this sounds familiar. We've seen red flashes from Tanzanite that's really, you know, a purple blue body color, and then it sees red flashes. This does the same thing. It's just what you see first is the purple, and then the blues and reds are secondary. When we have our blue wing block Ds, we see the blues primarily, and then the purples and the reds, they come through later. Let's blow this out. I'm so excited you're here. I'm so glad we have this. It is going to fly. We have one. Let's get it a home. Simple and easy. Stays in the white gold. You just let me know your size. What size do you need to make it perfected? What size do you want? And I'll make it only $999, but you get it for $899. That's a large ring. And this is the perfect time to say, you know, my amethyst has seen better days. Or, yeah, mine isn't. I got mine years and years ago before TVON was around. And we have already are verifying on this one. So here we are with an $899 deal, white gold, and yet beautiful diamonds, paved. And I love when they do pave around the edges. When it goes rounded and circular in that beautiful way that it just borders the stone so well, that is what good pave is all about, so that you see them from all the angles. And that's the beauty of it. If you look at the profile of the ring, which would be right here, you're still seeing that gorgeous pave, and the way it's elevated a little bit up off the hand, that is an important important amethyst, and look at the beautiful colors coming through. That's what high quality amethyst looks like. And you can have the lighter, and maybe you're ready to, maybe you pass down the lighter one that you've had for years and you want to upgrade, or maybe you're giving as a gift and you just want to give the best. There is the way you do it. Plus it's February's birthstone and beloved as a gemstone throughout. It's always beloved. I mean, who doesn't love a really bright, rich, saturated, regal purple color? It works so well and so beautifully with everything, right? It's a stone that really works well color palette wise with everything imaginable. Okay, so now we're going to get to, I do have a fawn diamond, by the way, and it happens to be a really, really important fawn diamond, and we had a sellout yesterday, was it, of the fawns, or was it Friday? It's this is a fawn diamond too, but it's actually a little more cognac-y with the pink and the white. So just an FYI there. I do have the white diamond band ring at the bottom of the hour. You know how we've seen a couple princess cut bands. I have one that upgrades that with the princess and the rounds. You remember this? Well, this is going to be coming up. And we're going to do this at the bottom of the hour, which is in 6 minutes. And I have white gold only and limited on sizes. So this is why I'm giving you a little heads up. You're going to want to be very quick to the phone lines on this one, because that is the really, really beautiful princess cut and round. This is a massive diamond ring, as far as not massive like outside the realm of wear. I'm talking massive diamond weight. And that's going to have the recessed, means set lower in the princess cut channel down the middle, the round brilliance top and bottom. That's going to be coming up. Bottom of the hour, only a couple sizes to go around. I have 5 total for the country. That is not going to last. So that'll be coming up at the bottom of the hour. Let's get to this Tanzanite, because we're not waiting on this one. And here's how we do. And I know a lot of the blue wings have gone and a lot have stayed. And I'm hoping you have one. And if you don't, and maybe this is the perfect way to get a classic, but in a bigger size, I want to ask you a question though before we put up the graphics. I'm going to try it on. I'm going to ask you to gauge, because if you've ever seen them before, you probably have a pretty good handle on how big it is from just seeing it by sight. So as I put it on the hand, and keep in mind, this is a fully finished under gallery all the way around. This is part of the signature mounting collection. But look at this ring, because I have thoughts. To me, when I see that on my hand, and what are we guessing? Someone just said 8 carats. Someone here just said 8. I feel like it looks like a 6.5, 7. I feel like 6.5, very, very fair, given the dimension that has, given the way it looks propped up in this beautiful heavy diamond mounting. This is a 412. There are very few 412s that give you that big a look. Item number is 1127245. This is a one only in the white gold and the signature mounting. It is going to be incredibly affordable, for given that it's got a carat 19 in diamonds. This is one of those heavy, heavy, heavy gold mountings. That is for sure. We've only got this one, so it's going to fly on out of here. It is a carat 19 in diamonds, but it's also a 4 carat plus. It's a 412 actually, but looks bigger. So if you like that idea, spending less to get more of a look, this is the way you do it. And call me on the amethyst. I think we were verifying on that one last I heard. We've got, don't forget, we've got some really special pieces that I have already put aside from people that have communicated requests to me already. If you made a request to me in the last couple of hours, or actually since yesterday, I've got your request ready. It's here to show you whenever you are. But we're going to get this one out the door in a hurry. And that is because this is one of those big, bold, amazing looks. And yet I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see all the red flashes. And everything that it's giving now gets better when you see it in real life and in person. It's a stone that doesn't need a lot of bright light to look its best. I've got one. Let's blow it out. First caller's going to get it. And if you need a wearable, but also really a wow. See, I love pieces that are just wearable, but wow. I want to wear it all the time, but I want it to be a wow. I'm not into wearing things that don't give me a lot of joy. I want it to be an impressive piece. I want it to be, I like diamonds. I love when you got a bigger stone and make it proportionally correct with the amount of diamonds you use. I will do this right now for less than $88.88. It's got to be. I mean, that's a new price, and that's got to be, I've got to take it back down to what we're used to seeing in the olden days, if you will. Here's what it looks like again on the hand. So we were asking to gauge what you think. Again, definitely looks bigger than a 4 carat. We've had enough to know what this looks like compared to what it actually is. Now, we'll take it even lower than 8,000. 7, 6, 5, 4, none of the above, not $39.99. One only, already verifying on this one. How many times in this event, more often than not, have we seen a piece sold before the lowest price is given? That is what you got to do sometimes to secure the piece, because you know it's going to be popular. You know it's going to go. It's not going to stay here. We know that. And we're going to take it even lower than $39.99. One caller gets it. Who will it be? That's what we're going to find out. It is not even 35, 34, 33. Tanzanites are at a premium. And I don't mean the price tag because obviously we're going the opposite direction. I'm talking about Tanzanite, the timing of it is at the premium. You don't have much longer to get them, to see them. It's one thing to get the regular old Block C material that's still coming out of the ground, although how long that has left, we don't know. But supposedly not much time left on the Block C, which is all we're going to see going forward. Why wait? First of all, why spend more to get Block C? I'm not a fan of that. If you're getting a lower quality stone, then you should be spending less. That's how I look at it. This is the higher level, the highest level. So the fact that it's coming down below what you'd spend today for a more pedestrian quality of Tanzanite, there's really, I think when it comes to a value story, there's no other way to go. And yet we're very limited on what we have left, as you know. So that's why it becomes definitely a bit urgent here. And we're not doing 33. Let's make it 30. You know what? Skip $32.99. I'll make it $29.99 and we'll save you an extra $300 off that. It'll be $26.99 instead. So a really fabulous way to get your Tanzanite in a 4+ that looks like more, far more than 4, that's for sure. And we're going to make it only $26.99 on that one. We've got a London blue topaz ring coming up. You haven't seen this in a while. And then we've got, again, still requests are welcome, and please get those in. We are already halfway through the show as of right now. That means that diamond band is coming out too. So we got the diamond band. Real quick London blue here. Before we get to the diamond band, got the London blue that is outstanding. It's 1117918. Let me know who's got the Tanzanite. Obviously not going to stay here. Stays in the white gold. Here we go. Wow. Say no more. Look at the screen. Fancy cut. It's not just a trillion. There's a checkerboard faceting all the way across this trillion London blue. It's 1117918, and it's our 392 trillion with 17 points in diamonds flanking two sides. Perfect way to frame it, isn't it? White gold, which I know is picking up a lot of glare from this angle, but there it is. There's all your mirror finished white gold. Yes. All right, so verifying on that Tanzanite right now. Here we go with this one being the London blue. Lively, isn't it? Rich, saturated, and just neon. Isn't that great? I love that cutting. It's a way to really kind of rev up a deeper, darker color, isn't it? Rev it up, give it a little, again, personality is the cutting to me. We see the soul of the stone with the color, but we love to see the cutting really bring the personality, and this is a great way to show that off. And we're gonna make this one fabulous ring. Look at the finishing on the inside. Now that's a good look. That tells you about the quality of that ring. First caller takes it. There is only one. It stays in the white gold. We'll have no problem sizing that for you, despite it being a nice wide band. Let's take a look at it on the hand as well, so you can see that size from a distance there, and it is a look. And you know what? Put it a little bigger size. Maybe wear it on the middle or index finger if you'd like to as well. But I've got one. It's $9.99. There you go. For all that, that's one you'd love to melt, by the way, because there's a ton of gold in that ring, a ton. And you'd love to melt it down, but it's $8.99. Instead, you get it for a price better than the gold. You get a beautiful 4-carat London blue. Trillion, to see the way the surface area, because of those checkerboard facets across the top, you see the way it kind of dances. You've got that beautiful reflection off the surface of the stone as well. Take it. It is a beauty. You'll love it. You'll love it. And a great way to wear another alternative for a December birthstone. There are many for December, but that's one of them. So London blue, the highest end. Now, Randall, we've got your request here in turquoise earrings on the way. So we'll show those to Randall. And then we've got Sharon, your diamond necklace request. And then anybody, Zine, are you taking this one? You'll take it, or do you want to? Okay, that one is sold. Congratulations. Now for Randall, here is an earring with a turquoise and a designer detail style. This is going to be item number 1127706. Look at that. This is a nice big button style earring stud. So it's a larger way to do a stud. You've got some a little bit of satin finishing under the beadwork. You've got a beautiful look here with that very large turquoise. It's a full carat of turquoise actually on 7706. The London blue is gone. Thank you on that one. And now here we are with the turquoise, which is going to be the round stones. And yes, this really, it's interesting. It's a trillion, but it's domed. It's got some open work to it as well. It's yellow gold and white gold. We actually have a white gold somewhere. I don't think they're out here, but if you want to see the white gold, it is 1 carat in the stone weight, 33 points in the diamond weight. It's a centered post, so you can wear them you know, any way you want, but it's got this great kind of profile to it as well, where they don't sit flat. They're not just one-dimensional. You see there how they look from a distance away. The measurement on this earring, I will show you, and of course it's first color because we've actually got the white and the yellow here, so actually first colors, but it's 5/8 of an inch there, top to bottom. I'll show one up against the ear for you as well, and then we're gonna get them out the door for actually under $1,000. So nice way to get a turquoise in an earring, that's for sure, and you can see the kind of size they're going to deliver there. So you've got that beautiful, bigger look. It's definitely a button style earring, probably for the primary piercing only, and you see the size there. And yet that's the side detail, so you get a lot of dimension to that earring. It looks very designer, I would say, and we're gonna make them better than $9.99. Taking a look at them close up, we'll get you that white or yellow, whichever one you prefer. Bright, poppin', Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's what we love, is those bright colors we enjoy with that stone, and we're gonna make them $6.99 instead. So $699 per pair. White or yellow gold available, and thank you, Randall, for that request. And then we've got Sharon. I've got so many of these necklaces. It's the biggest quantity I've seen of anything, and that's really good news because we have a necklace we haven't seen. Sharon wanted to see it, and actually maybe we did. I'm trying to think if it was during the event or right before the event started. Either way, it's one of our classic diamond solitaire necklaces, and done with a bezel setting. Could not be more excited about this. And yet, it is going to be time to dial if you'd like one, because it is a classic diamond solitaire. Let me see if I've got another little stand I can help make this proper. And here we are with our last call on the turquoise earrings. Now, is that our only turquoise earring that we have in the whole place? Okay, so it wasn't that specific one, I'm guessing that. Okay, so Randall, that is our only stud style earring in turquoise right now. So everything else is sold out. Yeah, go ahead, Zine. Okay, thank you so much. So that earring in yellow gold gone, we have the white gold as well. And then I'm gonna show you what we have here in a necklace. And thank you, Sharon, for this request. It is a beauty. It is nothing like a little last minute diamond request when Mother's Day is coming too. So we're only, is that 2 weeks from today, I believe? So yes, it is Sunday. Getting my days confused, but it is Sunday. So 2 weeks from today would be Mother's Day. So we've got plenty of time to get you a piece like this, where this would be a beautiful gift for anybody of any occasion, to be honest, because that is a very large diamond solitaire. And we have the necklace available in either the white, the yellow, or the rose. I'm gonna try to show you a couple of them here. And that stand looks like it's seen better days. So let me just show you here as best I can. Again, when these requests come out, I got to set everything up on the fly. So I'll play stage manager for the day and see if I can get you a good look at it. But yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold are all here. And there's a little bit of quantity on this one, which is awfully nice. So this is going to be the yellow diamond, and I'll show you the white and the rose. But the idea here is to have something really classic and really beautiful, and it's going to be 112-2028. I've got the white and the rose also standing by. We've got a quantity on them, so we've got, now it is most limited in the yellow gold, and that's been the most popular by far. So let me just advise, once again, as I always am trying to advise, and still very few people take my advice, and that's okay, because again, I've seen it happen for 3 weeks straight where pieces are just selling out faster than we can get everybody what they want. This is the white gold, by the way. Oh, always popular in the white gold, isn't it? So white gold looks lovely. We have the rose gold as well. We'll show it to you on, because this is a 31-point diamond, but you know the beauty of a bezel. The beauty of the bezel is this. We've talked about this extensively. We had the stud earrings to match yesterday. The beauty of the bezel is that it makes your diamond look so much larger. And a lot of people, when it comes to everyday, want something just like this. The difference is, usually to get a diamond solitaire, you're buying a pendant. You're buying a little rabbit ear bail, diamond pendant in a basket, not a lot of gold, just you have to go out and buy your own chain, which back a few years ago wasn't a big deal. Okay, $200-300, fine, I'll buy a chain. Today it's a different story. And look how classic this is. This is where the whole piece is one and done. A full necklace, adjustable closure, so it's going to be 16, 17, and 18, plus the lobster claw, which makes it really easy to clasp, even if, yes, you have nails. And here's what we're going to do on the white gold, the yellow, or the rose gold. We're taking a look at the yellow gold. We'll show you the white gold and the rose gold as well. And all you need to do is start dialing as soon as you can. This is the white gold. I'm going to try. I don't know if they're all going to set up at the same time. This is just something we'll experiment with here live, just to make sure that we can try to show you different gold options, because why not? I love the idea that we've got all three. It's more limited in the yellow and the rose gold, that's for sure. It's going to be under $1,000, and that makes it giftable. I think when we start seeing fine jewelry for under $1,000, I say go for it. Go for it as quickly as you can, whether it's, even if you're thinking, okay, the holiday season is not here, but it will be here soon enough. And I really want to have a fabulous piece. And obviously I'm not loving that, but this is only designed for one. But I'm going to just show you up close here what they look like from a distance. I'm going to scrap the card, show you on the hand as well. I just want to really give an idea of what this is all about. And the ultimate idea here is that it's affordable, it's wearable, it's designer, it's everything you want it to be. And no matter what size she needs in a necklace, it's going to have all of those beautiful looks within it. I am just thrilled we have them. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You simply decide which one you like. And what we're going to do is make them really, really affordable. And if you have, let's see, I'm going to see if we have any more to show because I really want to set them up properly for you. But let's get it at home. Everything we have in white, yellow, rose is here and yet ready to ship. No sizing needed. Beautiful way to go here. Let's show you up close so you can see again what is happening with this one from the back, what is happening from the front. You get to decide whatever you need. We're going to show you what it looks like, and those are VS Diamond Round Brilliance, and we're going to make it $699 for the necklace. And it's never, ever been this low, and $629 is what you pay. And we've got white, yellow, or rose gold. I don't know if we need to iris up a bit or if it's just if I lost a light or whatever it is, but there we go. I think we've been iris down for a minute, so that's much more like it. That's $629 and change. If you'd like to get a white, yellow, or rose gold, just let me know how many you need and we'll have them out for you. 31 points minimum, so we're guaranteeing you a 31 pointer. Most of you are gonna get a 1/3 of a carat or more in the diamond necklace. Yes, go ahead. White gold going out. White gold, we can get you as many as you need, up to 3 in the yellow, 3 in the rose, and we have a few more than that in the white gold as well. So let me know what you'd like. And then we've got Marge's request and Debbie's request coming out. Thank you for all the requests today. We're going to move on in 30 seconds from this one. White, yellow, rose. Thank you so much, Sharon, for asking for it. It's our diamond that looks so much larger because remember with that, with the millimeter size of the diameter, including the bezel, it looks more like a 1 carat. So the beauty of it is you're getting a large diamond, but it looks like a larger diamond. So $629 and change if you'd like to get one. White, yellow, or rose, still here, and all 3 available, and lovely, 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 because it's going to be that ultimate classic style. And look at how the diamond cutting in the chain is giving that diamond a run for its money with those beautiful cuts so that it can just be dazzling from every single angle and direction. So thank you so much. Debbie, here's your request. This is 112-7269. Keep calling on the necklaces. We are only an hour and 20 minutes away from the conclusion of our show. So we want to make sure that, give us a call with any requests you have, and then we'll show you that diamond band coming up. I haven't forgotten about it. We're just getting the requests out of the way first. But here we go, and thank you, Winkett, on the turquoise earrings. Well done on those. Here we are with our diamond ring. It's a 51 pointer, first of all, in the middle in the oval. That is wrapped in diamonds. Then you've got the diamonds top and bottom as well. 50 points. 51 points, total of a carat of 1, I'll take it. Plus we got a big value, and it's gonna be, white gold only, and this is 1 only, and it's got a really cool open look to it. Now, reminder, I don't know if Debbie saw this. I did have a 65-point white diamond ring earlier. So I'm not sure, sometimes you guys ask for a specific item and sometimes you ask for just white diamond rings. I never know what the request is unless it comes to me directly. So I did want to show you, Debbie, if you want to go classic on a ring, we had the 65 pointer earlier. That is $19.99. It's really $17.77 at checkout. Or if you'd like this one specifically with a slightly smaller diamond in an oval, not a round, but a 51 pointer, that one's going to be $14.99. So you get another $150 off. So that'll be only $1,349 if you'd like to go ahead and get that fabulous, fabulous piece. And I'll show it to you on because it's such a unique style. The way that that looks on is really pretty. It looks even better when it's, obviously it's jewelry. It's supposed to look better on than it does here sitting on a wheel. So we have that look right here now for you. That's what it looks like. And this is a one that you can also, because it's so wide, you can go anywhere really on the hand here with the larger fingers as well if you'd like to. But again, Tony, it's $14.99 on that one. So $14.99 turns to $13.49 if you'd like to go ahead and get it. So that's going to be a better value than, or not really, I won't say better value, but this is a bigger stone. This one is a 65 pointer with 96 points on the sides, and this one's $19.99. So to get either or for under $2,000, this one's under $2 and that one's under $15, and then you got your better discount with the 10% off. It's a good way to get some white diamonds that we don't usually see a lot of. We don't have a lot of white diamonds in, certainly in center stones, so it's mostly what we see as accents. All right, Marge has a request. It's the Mahenge Spinel. Now, Marge, I also have Mahenges in bigger sizes today. I don't know if it's this specific one, but I do have a couple of really good mehenges. But I'll tell you, I like this price. I love this price tag. The price tag on this one is a superstar. So item number here is going to be 1125779. And do let me know if you like it on the early side. That is a 116 mehenge. So very important here, because anytime you get a mehenge over 1 carat, does it ever get pricey? We can change all that right now. This event is not about getting what we're supposed to get. It's not supposed to be pricing reflective of the rarity. This event is about getting you the lowest price ever for one last time on the air before we melt it down. 86 points is your diamond weight. It is a $79.99 ring ordinarily. It's got the finished under gallery to it as well. So we'll show you that, and then we'll try it on, and then here we go with a big old value. And then that diamond band is coming up because we are now caught up with requests for the moment. And then there's your inside finishing that you have, and here's the big bright mehenge, and it's got that clarity too. And we'll take a look at it from a distance here on the hand. And what is a 116? Doing under $3,000, but better yet, our $29.99 price goes away. Even better. Right here, right now, first caller, $2,499 for you. $2,499. We have been discounting the mega mehenges for a couple weeks now. And this is where the big one with the big diamond weight in a pear shape, which looks even larger. Pear shapes present larger to the eye. That's what they do. And $22.49 gets you that mehenge. Now, if you are making a request and it's not what you're looking for, it doesn't mean, oh, we're done, I guess not. You can still call me and we can, show you another option. Like I said, we've got options here for you. Sometimes we just find what seems to fit, and I can certainly work on your request if we don't find exactly what you need the first time around. We can work with you to find what is perfect eventually, okay? So never hesitate to let us know if you're going, it's not exactly what I was looking for. We can help you out. And I do have bigger ones, Marge, but they're going to be actually just slightly bigger. They're about carat 30, and they go up to over $4,000. So there are bigger mehenges, but the price tag goes up as well. I'd be happy to show them to you, but that is a really good way to get a mehenge in a pear shape, and it is the ultimate high-level stone there. All done and mined out already. So it's an important way to go, and it's $22.49, and all of our requests are still here. So just means if you were being polite and letting your requester get first dibs, they're still here, so you can grab what you like as well. And then we'll get to our diamond band coming up. The diamond band is the one we previewed, and we're just a tad late just because we want to get those requests in first. Wow, I have not seen that ring before, so And please sign your name so that I know who you are. Sometimes, thank you, this is gone because I don't always know by the emails. Okay, so let me know. I will check on that for you. This one is sold. Congratulations. And then let's get to our diamond band, and then we'll check on that request. Here is the diamond band. Yes, if you could please sign your name just so I know who I'm talking to. We'll find out if we have that item number. That item number is from a totally different era. So just our 800 item numbers from like 10 years ago before I was here. I've not seen an 800. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see. I don't think so, but I'll check for you. I'm not sure who this is. Just email me, but it's a ring I've not seen before. So I have a feeling that's from many, many, many years ago. Here we go with 111-8004. Thank you very much on the mehenge. We've got a slightly bigger selection of mehenges too. If you want to get a carat and third or 2 carats, we can go that way as well. And then here we are with the 96 points of the Princess Cuts. It's another one that's limited because of the sizing. I've only got a couple sizes available, so I apologize in advance for that. I'm not going to have one for everybody, but I do only have white gold. I've got 96 points in Princess Cuts. That's right down the middle row. And then the outside edges are round brilliance. Now, this is going to be 59 points in the white diamonds that are around the sides. So that will be 96 points, 59 points. That's going to be a carat 55. Here are the sizes I have available. One of each, 6.5, 7, 8, 8.5, and 9. So basically, I got a 6.5 through 9 with some of the real classic ring sizes. And who picked up the mehenge? Hi, Mariana. Thank you so much. All right. And like I said, Marge, if you want to see any other ones, I know she was our original requester. We can show you some other ones for you. But here we are with the band. the gorgeous carat 55, the princess cuts and the rounds, all solid 14 karat white gold to show off how white and bright those diamonds are. It is amazing, is it not? 6.5, 7, 8, 8.5, and 9. One of each. That is it for the whole country. So it is not going to last very long. We know that. Let me know which one you like, operators, and I'll mark them down and we'll take them off the screen so everybody knows where we're at. But this is the time to dial in, because it is not going to last. And of course, I'm going to show you the finishing on the inside. That is so important here. Look at the way this is done. First of all, can we get a little side profile action so you see the depth of the gold? Really a mark of quality to see that kind of gold luxury incorporated into a band that you're going to wear every day, that is built properly, that I do want to show you from this side, because you see there, that's a fluid channel. So it's just a solid seamless channel through the middle, but it's set just under the white diamond round brilliance. So it kind of changes the way that you see this from, different elevations of having all these diamonds set slightly differently is really what all catch the light at a slightly different angle. So it makes for a lot of sparkle. Make sure, I think that you're going to be a little heartbroken if you miss out on your size. So I invite you to dial in early so you are sure to at least tell your operator first what size you're thinking about. This also has a nice straight edge to it, so it can stack with other rings. I like to point that out. I don't think it's too large to stack with other rings if you'd like to, but here's your last call on this one. And I did some calculation on the gold, the diamonds, the two types of diamonds, the total carat weight. This should be $74.99. It should be. It would be in a retail store. That'd be the tax on it. It's that kind of high level of VS diamonds. And you know our VS diamonds. White and bright. This isn't some sample piece. I could bring out every single size we have. They're just going to look identical. And it's going to clutter up my wheel. They gave me the 6.5. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give you an opportunity to own whichever size of those 5 we have. It's a ladies' piece you can wear every day. You could stack next to something else if you want to, but this is the value of a lifetime. And I will give you the opportunity right here and now to take it for just, you know what, let's skip all the whole $39.99. I want to make it better. I just need to sell out all 5, and I know we can, because we've got, everybody needs a good diamond band. And maybe you have a good diamond band, but maybe that's it. It's good. Maybe it's a good band, right? That's how, a lot of diamonds out there are I1s, I2s, I3s. It's good. Maybe you have an SI diamond band. It's good. Maybe you're ready to graduate to really amazing. These are the pieces I think that you need to really, I think we as women think about pieces that we know we're going to wear every single day as part of our look, our wardrobe, our style. It could be the wedding band you wear every day. Those are the pieces you want to invest in quality. Those are the pieces that you're going to wear day in and day out, that you want to have set the right way, made the right way, with a lot of gold so they feel good when they're on the hand. Diamonds that are spectacular and brilliant in lower and higher light alike. This is the way you do it. It's not going to be $39. It's not even $29.99. Pick one of those sizes. If you do maybe want to consider, if you're a little off, maybe on the ring finger, maybe it's a suitable band for really anywhere. I would say also ring, index, middle finger, really good for those fingers on the hand. So wearable, beautiful, and really, really unusual at this price tag. Not $29.99 either. Going even lower than that. Take it, and again, pick your size. Tell me quickly which one you want. Like I said, if you're a 6.5 and you miss out, go to the 7. If you're an 8, go to the 8.5. It will be that beautiful wearable style. And you know what? It's not even $29.99. I'll make it $1,999. That's it. $19.99 plus you get the extra 10%. It equates to $200 off, and 7 and 8 are gone. Thank you so much. The 7 is gone, the 8 is gone. We have 6.5, 8.5, and 9 remaining. That will be it. And it's down to $17.99 and only 3 left for the world. That's it. 6.5, 8.5, and 9 are remaining now. What should be $7,500 and is so much less. We've got 30 seconds with that one. 30 seconds. That is a beautiful and real high-end VS diamond band in that solid 14 karat white gold. Just lovely, and wear it every day. You can't hurt those diamonds. They're beautiful VS bright white. You can see in the white gold on the white backdrop how they look. They're not displaying any body color, no yellows, no browns, no nothing. And what you would spend today on lab grown. I mean, let's be honest. I'm beating lab. I think the lab grown world better hope that nobody finds TVON. The people that are shopping lab grown, they better hope that nobody in the lab grown world even finds TVON, because there's absolutely no point in buying lab grown when you can buy the real deal, the best of, for this price. The whole reason lab grown is taken off is because, oh, you can get a better quality for less money. Because most people can't afford really good diamonds. Really good diamonds like this cost $35,000 and $38,000 a carat now. I had that updated mark that was actually from Thursday afternoon when I was meeting with one of the highest end designers. They're now getting $38,000 for their VS diamonds per carat. We have a carat 55. That should be a $60,000 ring. Plus the gold, plus all that labor that goes into it. It's a lot of labor to do princess cuts in a channel. And then round brilliance in this way where if you look at it, it's even smooth from the side. You see how those rounds are kind of set in? Which size do you have? 9 is gone. 9 is spoken for. We're down to 8.5 and 6.5 only. It's good because usually if you're a 6 or a 7, you can wear the 6.5. If you're an 8 or a 9, you can wear the 8.5. Usually that's how it goes. We can all usually wear within a half a size of what we wear, usually. That's usually because, you know, it's just, it still fits comfortably. All right, so 2 left. 2 left only. 2 of our 5 remain. We'll see if Zine would like a size that's remaining. I sure hope your size is here. 50, let's see. Do you have, we start with 5. Zine, would you like one or did their size sell out? Okay, so I think they were hoping to get that 9. It is gone, 6.5 and 8.5. Like I said, I think you'll be able to manage with, if you're a 6 or a 7 or an 8 or a 9, I think you'll be able to manage with one of those 2 sizes that remains because a half size doesn't, usually ring sizes are just offered in full sizes. We get a little more particular than that, a little more exact, but obviously, you know, yeah. You want the 8.5? All right, you got it. So now just down to the 6.5. That's it. 6.5 remains. That will be all. That's a great looking band. And way do you feel it? I mean, it's meant to be worn every day. The way it just glides under the hand. So much beautiful gold. I like the way you get the surface shine off those princess cuts and rounds, really. Look at that round there. It's all giving you that bright surface shine. We've got the 6.5 only remaining. That 8.5 is gone. Zine did take the 8.5, so we've got 6.5 only remaining. Just one size, one ring left. Who will get it? I mean, I wear a 5.5 now, and I got to tell you that 6.5 fit very comfortably on my ring fingers. So again, there's a little leeway there. I mean, obviously I want it to fit properly, but you know, it doesn't need to be an exact science typically. It doesn't mean that, you know, if you're a little, like I said, if you're a half a size off, if you're a 6 or 7, you should be able to wear that. Okay, coming up, I think we're caught up on requests. I do have a very large Tanzanite. I've got a 615 in the bridge. We'll show that because I think our other oval's gone. We've got the big Mahengas. I did bring out a diamond collar, but I also want to show you we had a rare cat's eye fire opal earlier. Remember that? It was $6,000. I thought this one is also really, really rare, and it's a bright green tourmaline, but it's also a cat's eye. So again, just one left there. 6.5 is the only size. Maybe that's the one I'm taking home. Who knows? This is gorgeous. I think this is one of the coolest rings we have. Certainly one of the more unusual of all the stones we have. That I can tell you. And it is item number 112-6279. We're getting awfully close here to our last hour of Sunday. So I know there's an urgency now to request. We definitely need to get those requests in. Let's take care of those. And this is just important, isn't it? This is a lovely, lovely piece. It is a super elongated oval in the cabochon. I really think it's pretty green, blue-green. I wouldn't say I'm seeing a lot of blue. I would say it's pretty green, but it's a tourmaline. But the cabochon cutting is showing off the fact that it's got the ability to have this chatoyancy to it. So elongated diamonds as well, 78 points in the diamonds. Think of it like a very, very ornate clover that you would normally see done in enameling in that very special high-end designer world where they use diamonds like we do, and yet they charge you like, oh, I don't know, 100 times more. It's crazy. Look at the cat's eye green. I think of what we had to do on that opal earlier. That was a cat's eye fire opal. Now we have a cat's eye tourmaline in a true, almost like emerald green. It almost reminds me a little bit of malachite, except malachite's an opaque stone. This is not. And you've got that chatoyancy. It's a 337. What if we just take this $49.99 ring and drop it to $9.99? And give you another $100 off on that. $8.99, one only, yellow gold only, and we'll size it for you. How does that sound? Rarity, one only. Let's move it on out. That's the only cat's eye green tourmaline I have. I had some cat's eye indicolites once upon a time. I think most of those are gone. And that is going to be $8.99, stays in the yellow gold, easy enough to size. Look at that pretty elongation, too, almost like a abstract clover meets floral, but really elongated and custom made for that stone. And $8.99 gets it to you, stays in the yellow gold. One last size, 6.5 in that last band. So if you want the 155 band, we have the 6.5 remaining for you. That is it. Here comes the cat's eye green tourmaline, and we'll see who's got it. That one should be gone. And then what else do I have in rare? I mean, this is just fun to see pieces we've never seen before. I do have a really cool opal, a crystal opal in a round. We will see that coming up, the round crystal opal. Yes. I don't yet. So I'm sorry, Monica, I don't. I don't know why I'm not getting an update. Those are definitely not right carat weights on that ruby, but I'm sorry, I'm still waiting. I don't know what is taking so long. We got the, we've had that mounting with yellow diamonds before, so we should be able to look that up. So let me see if we can track that down for you, Monica. I can give you a great price tag now and always, you know, get you the bigger carat weight later, but let's take a look at this opal really quickly. Our cat's eye green is still here. Take a look at that opal. Wow, now that's a good looking opal. Looks like a sunset sky, doesn't it? With all the red, it's like a wispy red pink that goes all the way across this round stone. That's natural opal. It's 112, 6520. This is the one you get. So you know the pattern of your opal, except you're going to see even more when you see it in person. We've got a round. It's crystal opal. It's one only. I'll zoom back a little bit so we can see the entirety of the piece. And we're going to make this very affordable. Very, very affordable. And we got the top of the hour, 1 minute away. So last hour is coming up. And that's an important hour on a Sunday when we know we don't get to shop together till Wednesday night. So it's you know what we consider a long time off. So make sure you give me a call with any of your requests you have so we can, you know, that way by the time you see me Wednesday, you probably have your piece. More than likely. So here we are with that beautiful round stone. It's our 204. It's a crystal opal, and it's going to have 26 points in diamonds. This is a large ring, though. Let me show it to you on the hand so you see exactly what we're talking about. And oh, these colors there. I wish there was a way you could see what I'm seeing. Because the opals, when I take it out of the light, it's not on camera. So you can't see what I see. But when I take that out of the light, the colors, the neons, they just transform. They get so much bolder and brighter and better. And I'll make this one in the yellow gold. You know what? Let's make it $9.99 as well. Just a $9.99 opportunity. And there is a little translucency to that stone because you actually, if you see that little white beam of light that's vertical running left and right, that's the tweezers. So that's what happens. See, I take it away and that's gone. So that's a beauty, isn't it? I think our green cat's eye is still here if you want to get that one. A big Tanzanite and a bridge is coming up. Good way to start the hour. And a blue-green tourmaline. Just had one with a cat's eye. I've got a blue-green tourmaline that is faceted in platinum. Plus we have a wonder bangle. No way. Look at this wonder bangle. Oh my gosh. Rose gold, white gold, last call on our wonder bangle. It's our wonder ring, but in bangle form. So the shape of the wonder ring in a bangle in diamonds, straight up noon. So glad you're with us today. Here's our last call. The opal's here. The cat's eye's here. The ruby. Again, if anybody wants this ruby, apparently we don't have the exact carat weights yet. Obviously far, far more, but here's the beauty of it. It's probably going to do this. If we get the accurate carat weights and tell you all about those big carat weights, it's probably going to be at much higher price tags. So maybe you want to take it for the value, and then I can get back to you with those diamond weights because, oh, you know what they might have meant is 19 points individually on the pairs. That's what they might have meant, but then we would have to times that by 4. That could be it. Either way, this is the one that's a little bit wonky. I know if you're thinking about it, yes. Opal's gone. Thank you. Yellow gold on that one. Opal gone. That was 6520. And here we go with the ruby. I'm still waiting for an update, but again, there was something weird going on here where it's a carat 18 cushion cut ruby with the Mogok Burma that's just clean. It's got a little water spot on it, so let me clean that off. It's got, it says 19 points of pear shapes, 11 points in yellow diamonds, and 35 points in white diamonds. It's just not. It's just more. So if anybody would like it, and then we can get back to you on some carat weights here. The pear shapes are just really, really nice. Would anybody like to have that? Let me know if you do. Gorgeous ruby. Just gorgeous. Look at the size of that. Wasn't that pretty? Look at that. The ruby is worth 20 grand a carat, so on a minimum, I think if you want it, we can just give this away. Any update on this one? Okay. Here's the other thing. I have a question. Is an 800 item number from a million years ago, or is it from a different network? Okay, so we don't have anything that way? Okay. Because I've never seen, oh, hi, Joni. Okay, well, that makes sense. I don't know everybody's last name. So hi, Joni. Joni S. Oh, good. That's wonderful. Yes. So I don't have that orange diamond ring you asked about, Joni. That's from a very, very long time ago, and I don't have that anymore. So I'm sorry about that. If anybody would like this, we're going to go on the carat weights. We're just going to go on that, and we're going to go on that and hope that, you know, you get a lot more. But again, the ruby is what I'm concerned with. The ruby is a gorgeous ruby that is a cushion, but it's hard to tell. It looks more like a roval because where the prongs are at on that subtle corner. If you want it, I'll blow it out. It's $24.99. I'll make it a really easy deal, and we're going to call it 35 points in round and 19 points in pair, and we're going to call it 11 points in yellow diamonds. But again, that is an enormous ring with a very large carat 18. I want to show it on the hand again. It's got 2 tones of gold too, so it's going to stay in the white gold and the yellow gold. Once again, the yellow gold is going to set the ruby, the yellow diamonds, and there's a yellow gold border. The band is white gold, the basket underneath it is white gold, so you're getting really the elements of both together. Let me know if you'd like that at $24, really $22.49. It'll be your price. And then we've got the Wonder Bangle still to come. We have a diamond collar that is really affordable. Yeah, this is sold. Thank you so much. Enjoy, 6685. And then we've got a Tanzanite, which I've been waiting to show you this one. The ruby is gone. Here's the big oval. Oh my goodness, look at that. And in the bridge, which is set up above those many, many rows in diamonds. Item number here is 1127-009. Last call for requests, so get those in. And again, yep, that is, please make requests for us so we can help you out with those. Here's our big Tanzanite. It's the 615. I think that'll be the largest of the day now. Yeah, because our other one's gone, and this is it in Tanzanite. Unless you have a request, I'd be happy to bring out any one you'd like to see from, let's say, another time, if it's here. But here we go with the 615 and the diamond weight on this one. And I think we still have our white diamond round. By the way, I'll recap that. The gorgeous Diaspore, that big 6 carat 15. We're going to show you more new wonder rings. You got a lot in store in the next 55 minutes, and we're on sold box number 4 now. So we've seen a lot of jewelry out the door today. We're going to keep it going. Here is the way you get the 615 with a carat 28 in the diamonds, in the white gold. It will stay. And there it is from the side profile. And there it is from the inside. Nice wide band. Excuse the fingerprints on the back. I like that. Do you see what that Tanzanite does? When you see the diamond brilliance through the stone. And that way. And that way. And it does it that way and that way. You start to see the diamonds truly through the stone. But it looks like this incredible brilliance through a beautiful bright blue, purple, red of a 615. This one's supposed to be 88.88. We're going to do better than that. I got a much better deal for you right now. First caller takes it. That is the one you get. And it's only going to be $3,499 to make that one yours. And a big time value for one caller. Of course, you do get about $350 off. So it'll be $31.49, even better. And that's the way we like to do it. So a beautiful Tanzanite in a very large bridge. That's about as big as far as width-wise, about as big as it goes there. So a really exceptional piece. And enjoy it if you get it for $31.49. And that is one of our best, and they're getting limited. Now, I do have, I was mentioning a blue-green tourmaline that's faceted. This one's so heavy. It's a pendant in platinum. Let me flash this. Who would like a blue-green? Wow. No mention of copper bearing, but if that was, it certainly has the neon, doesn't it? So that's going to be coming up. Plus our last look at our Wonder Bangle. Rose and white gold are here. Let's show that next. It'll be 111-0364. This is iconic. And so many of you, I know, we have so many of you that own and love the Wonder Ring and wear one way, shape, or form every single day of your life. How about a diamond bracelet that is still classic, but takes its cues from that Wonder style? So it's really still wearable, but it has a little difference to it, a little something special, a little something unexpected to it. That's the Wonder Bangle. Isn't that pretty? Single row, very easy to wear. We actually have the rose and the white gold. I've got average size only. It's going to be 36364. This is a 139. And it's going to have all white diamonds from one side to the other. So top and bottom here. The bottom's mirror finished gold. The top is done in diamonds. It's got this great little button release that you open it up like that. So it's really easy to put on and really easy to take off. And then, of course, this is as simple as how do you change the The point of that chevron style, simply the way you put it on, that's going the other direction there. So you've got two options. So let's show it up close so you can see those gorgeous VS diamonds as we take our Tanzanite, put that to the side. We'll wait for that one to go. Here's the white, here's the rose. And the rose gold, also an average size. So it's going to be just one in the rose gold in the average. And then we've got a couple in the white gold in the average. So it's even stackable. And it's the same kind of concept. If you had a bangle, let's say you wanted to, you can stack bangles. Stacking bracelets is a thing. So if you wanted to have, let's say, 2 wonder bangles around another different style that you enjoy, you could get 2, now not in the rose because we only have 1, but we could get 2 in the white gold, and you could put them opposite directions and have them surrounding another bangle. Or just stack them in the same direction together and have them be that beautiful nested look. It's totally up to you. But there's a carat 39 per bangle, hinge closure, double figure 8 safety catch, and I've not seen this happen. This is a beautiful value. This is a great look. It's easy enough to wear because, you know, we've done the double row, but this is the single row, which makes it a little more, I think, universal to everybody who maybe doesn't, you know, if you ever concern yourself, well, I don't want something that's going to look like ostentatious. I want to wear it every day. I want to enjoy it every day. I don't want something that's going to be over the top or too much. That's the single row. The single row is perfect for you, and it still has those classic lines like a really good tennis bracelet would, but it's that cool shape, that bangle style. It's going to be white or rose. That's it. It's supposed to be $59.99. Well, that would be like more attuned with today's gold world and diamond pricing, and that's what we're trying to avoid, is get your last call on what's been here, what's made up, what's in the inventory at a way back when old gold price to save you all kinds of money, and we're going to make it even better than, I don't even want to do $3,000. As great as that is, let's go less than even $3,000 or $29.99. This is last call on our Sunday. We have 51 minutes remaining, and that's it. If you have questions, requests, something you want to see from earlier, this is the time to do it. If there's something we could bring out from the vault, this is the time to do it. This one is going to be only $1,999. You'd be hard-pressed to get a plain gold bangle. Anything like today's day and age, no gold bangles for $19.99. It's $17.99, and you're getting a carat 39 in diamonds all across the top. And we've got some more requests coming in. Hi, Nadira and Barbara. We've got your requests coming up. And actually, they're going to be good news for a lot of us, actually. We've got a couple available on both of their requests to show you, so we'll get to those coming up. We have some really beautiful museum pieces on a wheel that we'll get to as well when we want to go quickly through a lot of jewelry. And we only have, again, a few short minutes left. It's 50 minutes now, so not a lot of time to get you whatever you need. So please call early. There's the $19.99 bagel. It's $17.99, white and rose available. Let's get to these requests. I'm going to give you, well, Barbara, there's only one, so let's just make this simple and snappy. This is not going to last very long. I'm going to move those bangles aside, and we're going to go to the hand here and show you 1110466. This will not last. It is one only, Barbara. Please call now. It is the mini smile. This is the little grin of a necklace. It is going to be a beautiful style that is formed. So there's been one before that we discontinued that had a little movement to it. This one stays with that subtle curve of 23 points in diamonds, and it's that 16 to 18 inch adjustable. Here you go. Spring ring closure. We have one in white gold. What you see is what you get. It's $399 for an entire necklace that you can wear higher or lower wherever you want to. It is $399, $40 off, so it's $359 and change. Let me take it on over to the neckline and show you there. It's going to be almost a quarter carat in diamonds, and you can wear it here or here or here. All for $359, so there it is. That's one only. I wish I had more. I only have one. We'll get to our ring, Nadira. Your ring is coming up, but we actually have some gold color choices and some options. And this one is one only. Let's see if Zine's got it. We'll go back to our wheel. I'll show you real. You have it? All right, Barbara got it. Thank you so much. And then we'll go to our wheel because we have a ring coming up in either white gold. Don't worry, we can size this one, so that's the good news. We got the yellow gold. I've got the rose gold. It's item number 1113341. We're getting down to it, guys. Last call on the show. Don't see you till Wednesday night, so pick up. Not to mention, the pieces won't be here tomorrow anyways. So if you call tomorrow and ask for a piece from today, it ain't going to be here anyway. So there's that urgency, but it's also, we don't get to see it for the next couple of days. So take advantage of what you've seen today now while they're here. This one's going to be a diamond ring, all white diamonds. Kind of looks like a solitaire that you added the halo around it. It's going to be a 3341. There's a total of 61 points in diamonds. No matter which one you choose, whatever gold color. Now this is the one we do easily can size, so no problem to size this for you, so you don't need to worry about what it's at now. We'll make sure it's in your size, arriving ready to wear. There's the rose, the white, and the yellow, and we're going to make this a very, very affordable piece. Now operators, 1 in rose, 2 in the white, and 4 in the yellow. So that's good, because this kind of gives you the look, like when it's on, I'll show you now, especially in the white gold, I would say, it looks like you're wearing about a 2-carat solitaire with a halo around it. The most common type of engagement style we see right now, except instead of this being a solitaire, which would make it tens of thousands of dollars, it is a cluster of white diamonds together. So then you have the halo, then you still have the diamonds down either shoulder. You can even stack them if you want. I kind of like this look here. I mean, I can't help myself. There's enough elevation to it where you can put on, and these are all different sizes, but you can kind of have some fun stacking them if you want to. Again, they'll stack beautifully when you get more similar sizes than what I have here. You can do whatever you wish, but again, white, yellow, rose gold. Let's get it under $1,000. Here's the yellow. Here's going to be, and I put that one over there, so we'll just keep it consistent. Here's the white gold, and then we'll get you the rose gold. And you know what? If you want one, this is a great way to try VS Diamonds as well. We know the consistency of VS Diamonds, and we know it's an upgrade compared to what's mostly out there in diamonds, so it's a perfect way to go. It's not $9.99 or $8.88. Why this isn't even $7.77, no clue, but we're getting it out the door right now. White, yellow, or rose, just holler at which one you'd like. What's your favorite? Where's your go-to? What are you going to gift? Let's make it $699. And it'll be $629 and change if you'd like to get one, and you're choosing the gold color and getting whatever size you need. No problem to size it. Up, down, specific sizing, quarter, half, 3/4, or full. Yes? We don't. We just had the one and it's already sold. Yeah, the smile necklace is already gone. No more of the smile necklaces. That was it. Just the one. All right, last call. And Suzette, if you want to see your request, please let me know. Don't want to show them unless you're here, so definitely want to make sure you're here to see your request if you need to. And then here we go with $629. Let's give it 30 seconds. We're going to move along. We got the collar. I have a 16 and an 18-inch collar to show you. And are they ever affordable? Oh my goodness. The collar everybody has wanted because they sold out in the different carat weights that we had. They're already gone. So, thank you. White gold going out over there first. Thank you. Remember, only 2 in the white gold, so now we're down to 1. Collar time. Diamond collar, not the graduated, but it's affordable. Very affordable. Can't wait to show it to you. We got it. It's coming up. The collar, I know we've sold out of every other collar I brought out in this event, but this one you haven't seen, so we're going to bring that out for you. It's going to be the 5-carat-ish. Depends a little bit on the length you get. So we will get those ready to go. And a beautiful diamond collar will be coming up. Last call in the rings. Operators, will you let me know what color you're getting, please, so I can make sure that we get you yours before it is sold out. Want to make sure we accommodate everybody there. You got it. White gold is sold out now. White gold is gone. Yellow and rose remain because the white gold is now eliminated. Now, I must say, the way we have set it in the yellow gold, it gives you a little bit of that white gold look because you don't see much of the yellow gold. We are now because we're kind of a bird's eye view, but you don't typically see a lot of the gold color here on the yellow gold when it's on. So I'll show that to you now so you can see what I'm talking about. And then we'll get you the big diamond collar is coming up, and I'm very excited about it. So get ready. That's going to be on the way for you. Looking forward to showing you how affordable a diamond collar can be in solid gold. And then operators, if you're getting a rose or a yellow here, it's all we have left. I'm going to try on the yellow so you can see what that's going to look like. Honestly, it doesn't look a whole lot different. I had them on, that looks like the white gold, doesn't it? So maybe if you really wanted the white gold, I really wouldn't let the deal pass you by. Maybe take the yellow gold and just know that you're only going to see the yellow gold if you look at the very profile of the ring. That's the only way you see the yellow gold. The diamonds are just as white and bright. They show off just as white and bright, and it's $629 and change to get one. So yellow and rose remain there. And then we're going to show you a very, very important necklace. I'm going to go to the hand here, and we're going to show you. I'm going to see if I can like let one be here so we can see what this is all about, because this is really important, and it's an important necklace because it's really our most important style of necklace that's out there right now, which is the diamond collar. So I'm going to show you. We have a 16 and an 18 inches actually, and this is really just, again, I want to make sure it's sitting properly here on this stand because, well, you got to see these diamonds and the way they look together up front. This is a full-on collar. Now we have, usually in smaller sizes, we do a graduated. I'm not a big fan of the graduated because I find that as you wear it, it flips. Well, this is the good news here. This diamond collar does not flip because it's not graduated. It means it's all the same size diamonds all the way around the necklace. So you've got, again, a white gold choice only, which is perfect if you ask me, because it's what, I just want to show you here. That's the 16 and here's the 18. So just to show you the consistency here of the diamonds, it's only white gold available. And now I'm going to just jog that back because I want you to see all of it. I really want, we'll spin it and we'll turn it so you can see every bit of the diamonds here. But this is the diamond collar that is really, really affordable. And it's going to be either item number 175 or 175, but you just need to let me know, it's the same item number, if you want a 16 or 18. The problem is only have 1 and a 16 inch, but a lot of you historically have asked for, and usually the more popular request is the 18. No 17 any longer. Just 18 and 16. So what I'm going to do is give you carat weights because obviously they're different. 16 has 4 carats 29 and the 18 has 483. Other than that, the size of the diamonds individually are exactly the same. So are we ready for this? I sure hope so. Operators, 16 inches one. I've only got a couple available in the 18 inch, which is the bigger diamond weight, almost 5 carats, and it goes all the way around in solid gold, white gold, 14 karat white gold. It does not get more luxurious. It is an insert closure and double figure 8 safety catch. So when you have it on, it's going to be amazing. It's going to sit perfectly. It's not going to move, twist, or turn. Again, I like a collar at the 16 inch. I believe that collars are, really meant to be at the base of the neckline, but everyone's got a different neckline size and desire for how they want it to sit and where they want it to hit. So it's really important to keep that in mind. You can let us know what you prefer, 16 or 18. They've got different prices because obviously different carat weights and different gold weights. And all you need to do is let me know, especially quickly on the 16, because that's the only one we have there. And all we've got to do right now is send it on out at the best price you've ever seen. Remember, there's a percentage-based sale. So that means that the more you spend, the more you save. This is the time of your life to get a collar because they are a little bit more high-end. Obviously, this is not an inexpensive piece. This is not a little piece. This is not a small diamond weight. And oh my goodness, watch as this comes into focus. I mean, really, truly, I just tried on the 16 inch and oh my goodness, I just like threw it on best I could here without even seeing what I'm doing. Gorgeous. And I think it's the collar that if you were considering wearing a collar every day, it's probably this one. Because if you had a 80 karat, 20 karat, 15 karat, it might look a little much for every day. A 5 carat, or in this case the 429, because this is the 16 inch, the 18 inch sits right about here, which I can show you. But oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? And it's diamonds all the way around. It is just, it literally, it never stops. And my clasp is right there. And then you've got the figure 8s to keep it nice and secure. And it doesn't move, it doesn't twist, it doesn't turn. When you go with the one that has the really teeny tiny diamonds in the back, it tends to like be a little wonky. This one just sits right where it should, right where it looks amazing in every single collar, every single neckline. It is perfect. It is perfect. And now it's got the best price ever. You've got to try it. Now the 18 inch is on the display. It doesn't matter because we're only showing you a little bit of it. Yes? I have the 16 on. So this is the 16, which is meant to sit an average neckline, and mine's actually might be caught a little bit on my microphone, but either way, the 16 on an average neckline sits right at the base of the neckline. That's where I like a collar, kind of how the collar's intended. It doesn't mean a choker, which is up here. It means at the base of the neckline. 18 sits right about here on me, okay? So average size neckline, I've got an average size neckline. Let's take a look at the 18 because I want you to see the up close on the diamonds as well. Again, 18 inches a little more available. We've got a few of those. The 16, I only have one. That's the one I'm wearing. And here we go. The best price possible. The 18 inch, which is the 483, this is the lifetime piece. This is the piece you have for a lifetime. This is the piece that have your lifetime and many, many others following yours because This goes, it supersedes style, trend, what's of the moment. This is classic. Absolutely classic. The 18-inch, again, I'm wearing the 16. The 18-inch is on the display. You get to decide which one you like. I think that this is the ultimate in high-level sophistication and glamour. Whether you wear it only seldomly for special occasions or whether you live in it every single day and still layer it with other pieces, this is like the up end of the DB2Y. Forget about stations. This is for somebody who says, give me diamonds all the way around. I never want them to stop. The eternity necklace, the tennis necklace, the collar, whatever you want to call it. It is amazing, and it is not even going to be, and this is what's crazy, is that it's not even $10,000 to get the 18-inch with nearly 5 carats in diamonds and a whole lot of gold. Nothing else has more gold than what we have in this collar in our inventory, besides maybe what, I don't even, not a gents piece. This is amazing material. All VS diamonds still. We don't downgrade the diamonds because it's a necklace and everyone's going to be further away. We don't do that. This is what it looks like up close, yes. Oh, okay, thank you. Our Princess Cut Diamond Band from earlier sold out. And who would like a collar? Because it's not going to be $10,000 or $99.99. And all my previous ones, the bigger sizes that I've had, they're sold out. They're gone. They're done. This is the chance to pick it up. It's not even going to be $99, $88, $77, $77. This is for the 18-inch, which is a little more. But don't worry, you're going to have a bigger savings. And it's not going to be $69, $59. You've got the value of a lifetime right here, right now. Do not wait. If you want to put this aside, if you're saying, well, that'd be great, but that'd be like a great Christmas gift for somebody, go ahead, save it, get it now. It's not getting any more affordable. It's never going to be more affordable than it is now. Gold's right now at what, $3,300, $3,400 an ounce? This is the way to get it. That would be with no diamonds at all. This is almost 5 carats in diamonds, BS, round, brilliant, full cuts. Let's not even ask for $5,999. The 18-inch is going out for $49.99. You get it for $44.99 because there's $500 extra off. If you want my 16-inch, the one that I'm wearing, the one that's the traditional collar length, the one that sits at the base of the neckline on an average size neckline, if you want the amazing, the fabulous, the perfect, and there's the clasp right there. It's right there. I didn't even put it all the way back. If you want the 16-inch, it's even less. And what can I tell you? It's going to go. It will go as soon as we say the price tag. It's going to be gone. It's $44.99 for the 16-inch. And you still get $450 off. So it's going to end up being just a tad over $4,000 to get the 16-inch that I'm wearing. So you can take this one for a little over $4,000 or the 18-inch for $44.99. Yes? Two 18s are gone. It leaves us with 2 left in the 18-inch. The 16 is still here, and thank you so much. So 2 18-inches gone. Let's go back to the closer up so you can see the diamonds. And then we've got, again, 2 gone in the 18-inch. 2 left only, and we still have the 16-inch if you'd like to get it. So this is your moment, and save it. Jewelry's easy to save. It's easy to hide. It's if you got a, you know, that's the piece for the anniversary. That's like the 50th anniversary is coming up, but it ain't till October. Get it tonight. Get it today. If you've got the big birthday celebration, maybe the retirement is coming up. I don't even know when my retirement is going to be, but I'll tell you this. I would get this now as my retirement gift. And you know what? Start wearing it now. Start wearing it now. Don't save it. Start wearing it. Zine, do you know which length you want? 16 or 18? All right, we're still thinking about it over there. So it's last call, 60 seconds. A diamond collar for under $4,500, and that's the 18-inch. The 16-inch is under, well, it's just a little over $4,000 for the 16-inch. Oh, my goodness. It's amazing. It is amazing. Alrighty, last call on the collar. We have backed up lines, so bear with us if you're waiting to get through, because it's the time of day when 35 minutes left. We have people asking about more than just the piece on air. So we have a lot of pieces from earlier that are going out. Very excited to see that. Take advantage of it, because remember, you don't get a second look after the show. The show will be over, and then the pieces are as well. So it's time to get what you love. I should have that collar on all day long. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. It feels good. And you know what? I'm not a necklace person. I don't like big weighty necklaces. I don't like the weight around my neck. You can barely feel it. It's really a comfortable piece too. Yes, 18 inches down to 1. So we now have 1 left of each. It's down to it. It's going for the sellout. Denise, hi. Hi, Denise. Thank you. One left in 16, 1 left in 18. Who will get the last one? Yes. Oh boy, 18 inches now sold out. Zine got the last one. Now, if anybody's come back, let me know. 16 inches all that I have. Now, it's going to look the same because it's the same diamond size, the same setting style, and we still have backed up calls, but we only have the 16-inch available. Oh, how interesting. I don't really care about lab grown. Denise, you're so funny. Oh my gosh, I know. Oh my gosh. Denise, you're making me laugh. Okay, Denise, thank you for sharing that. That's funny. She's showing me lab-grown prices on TV. Ooh, that's steep. That's some steep pricing for lab-grown. Okay, so only 16-inch left. 4 carats, 29, lots of gold. It'll be $4,000, a little over $4,000 to get it. What that? $4,049. So yeah. Had a little meltdown brain moment where I was like, wait, what's that price now? $4,049.10 if you want the 16. I'm talking about what you're actually going to pay. What's on the air is $44.99, 10% off, $450 off, you know, $4,049 for the 16-inch that I'm wearing, and I'll get to wear it for as long as I can until it sells. But obviously, 18-inch is long gone. So congratulations on that one. If you picked up the 18-inch, thank you so much. Enjoy. We've got the 16-inch, and that was going to go. I don't think it's likely it stays. Yeah. Which one? Oh, the cat's eye. Thank you. The cat's eye green. Tourmaline is sold. Congratulations. That was from earlier. I should probably also show you the big diamond ring one more time. And we'll do that. And then anything else you'd like to request, it's time. I think our diamond band completely sold out with the princess cuts. I still have a white diamond ring that is still here. What else do I have? We've got the cat's eye fire opal still here. Okay. Congratulations, everybody. Turquoise from earlier. This was real early in the show. Okay, so 16, like I told you, the 18-inch is always popular. But 16-inch, again, if you want it closer to the neckline, that's where you go. We're going to go up close here. I just want to remind you about this turquoise. 7989 was here pretty early in the show today. Just want to remind you that's here because we only have 31 minutes remaining in our Sunday. Remember, I don't see you till Wednesday night. We have no show Monday, no show Tuesday. So we have a little like TVON weekend. I know it's not the regular weekend, but it's a TVON weekend. So Monday, Tuesday off, and then Wednesday we're back in the evening at 5 o'clock. Pacific time. Okay, so here we are with the turquoise. That's $9.99, but it's really $8.88, and that is a 3 carat 30 in that turquoise. So it's a beauty, and congratulations to everybody again who got the fabulous diamond collars. They are beautiful, and 16-inch is still here, but I don't think that's going to last the show. I just don't think so. So let me know if you'd like to get that 16-inch before it goes to somebody else. Okay, and there's our turquoise, and I'll show it on the hand one more time for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. And then again, do not hesitate to let me know what you'd like to see before we go, because again, things are selling out and quickly. That's what happens at the end of a show, of every one of these shows. And Sunday, just again, a really important day. Let me show you how this looks. It's that kind of twisted turning. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm kind of close here for my necklace shot. Let me zoom back a little. That's too much. There you go. There we go. That's what the turquoise looks like on the hand, and that one's going to be $8.99 if you'd like. It's a very large Sleeping Beauty, and to get the round is awfully nice. So $8.99 and change if you'd like to get that one. We'll be up close one more time. It does stay in the white gold, but we'll size it for you. Okay, coming up, I do have one more thing. I got to show you this blue-green tourmaline and platinum. It's a pendant, and it's really gorgeous and very heavy, I must say, very weighty style. And then don't forget to call, I think also the yellow diamond wonder rings we presented earlier, they're here. I'm just looking, there's not much left, but there are a couple of pieces, like also this morganite. I think this morganite is lovely. Now let me know, operators, if anyone sold this and I just didn't hear about it, but this is the morganite that the other morganite sold. It was a cushion cup, but this is that really pretty pink diamond-esque 2913 item number. It was that 60-point oval morganite, and then it had the pink and the white diamonds in a bridge around it, which is just gorgeous, isn't it? And that's going to be pink diamonds running through the center, and that's going to be right down the middle. You see there, that's just the one row that's going to duck underneath, okay? So just the pink diamonds down the middle go underneath and through, and then you've got the pink and the white diamond double halo up top. That one is a carat 72 in pink and whites. So a carat 72 in diamonds, and then the beautiful private collection pink, and it is only going to be $19.99. So wanted to remind you, that was here earlier, brought it out by request, and I think it's still hanging out here as well. So here you go. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, Denise. I forgot. Exactly. It doesn't matter if they're grown in a greenhouse or in your backyard. Yeah. But here we go. That one's going to be $17.99. I know. She makes me laugh. All right. Coming up, this pendant. I had to show you. I had to. We have a beautiful blue-green selection of tourmalines. And sometimes they're copper bearing and sometimes they're not. This one looks like it is, but it's not labeled as such. So it's going to be that blue-green neon. It is a very heavy platinum setting. I'm going to throw in the chain, which is a Rolla link. It's 1126017. And it's also going to be a pear-shaped blue-green tourmaline, exactly how I would describe it. It's got a real pretty teal. It's more green than it is blue, but it's still not straight up green like an emerald would be. And it's our 226, 20 points in diamonds. You haven't even seen it yet throughout this event. We're going to throw in the 18-inch chain, which can come off the piece, or you can leave it on. You can wear it with other things. Honestly, it's a chain so big, you could wear it by itself, and it'd look great. But that's a really pretty tourmaline with the 20 points in diamonds. And then let's show it to you from a distance, because it does just have this. I can't quite describe. The weight is just heavy, and it's got a lot of nice feel to it. And then you can see here, let me get you the length and make sure that's 1 1/4 like it states there. And then sure enough, just line it up here. Yep, 1 1/4 is the length. I do want to show you the chain though. It's a very important Rolo. So yeah, big enough where I think you could wear that large scale by itself. And then let's take a look at it on the neckline, so you can see how that's going to look. And yes, we still have a diamond collar. The 16 inches still here, but that's how it looks from a distance. And I'll see where we focused, right about there. So there you can see that great tourmaline and just how bright and beautiful. And it is a very heavy piece, that's for sure. We'll go back up close and take it down to a crazy value. Isn't that what we're here to do? Absolutely. This one is $69.99 normally. Better value right now and on the way. We're going to do this one for just $2,009. You know what, skip 29 and we'll make it even better. And this one is one of those heavier pieces, so if you love the feel and the weight of jewelry and you miss it, because let's face it, a lot of times if you're shopping anywhere but here, you're going to miss that weight and that feel, because, and you can't blame anybody. Gold and sterling and everything, all the metals are pricey. Golds happen to be a little more pricey, but you know, they're all pricey. So here's the time to pick it up and get it. It's going to be actually $22.99. And that way there is a method to my madness, because if we go $22.99 and you take your $230 off, you're just a little over $2,000 to get it. So it takes it to a whole different level, and that's platinum. So is the chain. You get it all, 18 inches on the chain. Again, wear it by itself, wear it with other pieces, whatever you want to do. But still, I would not wait too long on that 16-inch collar. That one is going to go. We have 25 minutes left in our Sunday. That's it. So we would definitely want to know, what other requests do you have? Please let me know what the other requests might be. The turquoise is still here for $9.99. So is that morganite for $19.99. And I do have a really, really, really cool designer Saphirite, yellow sapphire, blue sapphire, and mandarin garnet. So we got some real high end to bring on out. You like this one? Congratulations, that is sold. Reminder, this is the $19.99 pink morganite. This is the fabulous $9.99 Sleeping Beauty. And then let me show you this Saphirite. Okay, it's gonna be quick. Don't blink, you might really truly miss this one. Saphirite and yellow and white diamonds together. Woo! I had this with Paraiba the other day. I like it even more with the Saphirite. That's a really good combo, I think. That's going to be item number 112-2622. Thank you so much on that pendant and chain set. Well done there. Here we go with the Saphirite garnet, as bright and pristine clean as Saphirite can get. It's an 86-point Saphirite. It does also have a 28-point yellow diamond weight and also a carat 35 in white diamonds. Very nice. And they go, you see how big they get as they wrap and swirl around the piece like they do. I mean, this is just a gorgeous showstopper of citrus colors together, isn't it? And then 86 points, 28. So you've got about, what, a carat, getting very close to a carat 70 in the diamond weight. And I'm very excited to have this for you. Very nice. One beautiful look, and yep, you're going to get that fabulous diamond weight. I love the yellow and the white, and again, carat 63 overall. Loving that look. The collar's still here in 16 inches. I think the more I wear it, the more I just think it should come home with me. But here we are. This one is going to be, oh yeah, $59.99. Let's change it up. switch it up. I got to show it on the hand here. It's a lovely piece. And yeah, kind of, the yellow diamonds are actually set a little bit lower than the white diamonds. So there is a little bit of a concave when you look at it from this side. See how the yellow diamonds dip down a little bit? It's all kind of tucked in a pave. And then the white diamonds, just one big row of huge individual round brilliants going around and round. This one's going to be $19.99. Instead, it's going to be $17.99 and checkout for you. Beautiful piece, and it's only going to be $17.99. So one color on that Sapphire with a carat 63. That's a bunch of diamonds there, and we love to see that. So yellow and white together around your Sapphire looks so custom, and really is. I mean, isn't that, we after all, we do make these one-of-a-kinds for you. So they're custom. They're custom for you. They're custom for one caller. This has always been a one-of-a-kind. It obviously still is. You get a carat 63 in diamonds overall. The Sapphire is gorgeous, and then I've got a very important blue sapphire in a bit of a floral mounting, actually. Really pretty. Don't forget about the 16-inch collar. That's going to go before we do. 22 minutes left in the show. That is it. Broadcast time ending in 22 minutes and 20 seconds. So it is go time. Let us know what other requests. It's not too late. We can still bring out another request for you as well if there's anything you want to see before we do end our show. That's important to remember. And here we are right now with that really gorgeous sapphire. It's still verifying. Let's see who's got it. You know what? I haven't had a sip of water yet. I think it's time for that. All right, blue sapphire time is now. Whew, platinum. And isn't that stunning? Wowza. That is it looks like a cashmere. We had a cashmere earlier, it sold. But now this is the look. It's Ceylon. But it has that velvety, that billowy, velvety, rich royal blue, not too dark color. It's item number 112-7100. It is a floral inspired design, has a gorgeous blue sapphire that's a carat 32 in the middle, and then you've got a diamond weight of 37 points, and we got a good value that's going to become a great value. That really needs to be $49.99, and now it's not. The lower the prices drop, the faster we can move. Let's show you a whole bunch of the inventory in the last 20 minutes of the show. We can do it. We can do it. And this one, there's a little bit of an elevation to it, which I do want to point out because look what that does. It creates an undergallery in a star. Kind of the same type of star floral you have here. Up front. Yes, Jason. Okay, so the morganite is going. And then here's what the sapphire looks like on the hand. That is a rich, look at how I'm further away, we're under lesser light, and yet it's still glowing bright regal royal blues, and it's only $19.99 instead, and that's a 132 set all in platinum. Isn't that a good looking stone? Yes. I sure can, it's right here. Let me show that morganite again. Actually, it's not right here. Let me go see what I did with it. So the morganite, I'll show again. Ah, here it is. Okay, so who's that for, Jason? Okay, we've got William, take a look. Here's that pink morganite, looking like a pink diamond. We used to do this in a pink diamond. Now we got the pink diamonds still are on the side, don't get me wrong. Still the pink diamonds, 60 points in the morganite center, 32 points in the natural pinks, 140 in the white diamonds. Bridge style, that was down to $19.99 as well. So there's another look. Sounds like we're verifying on that one. And I think that's it on our morganites for today. I did have a very large 3 carat 34 Paraiba. Still have a lot of really good, very important stones here too that we can show you anything you want to see. Let me try this on the hand one more time. $19.99 still sounds like we're verifying on this one. It's $17.99 and okay, sounds good. So we're going to move along. Zine, can I help you? Okay, here we go. Back to the wheel we go. There's one last look at that blue sapphire for only $19.99. Call me on that one. The Sapphire's still here? Really? Okay, for now, the Sapphire's here. And then I have got one more thing to show you. I've got a couple more things to show you. We still have that collar, 16 inches. I do have a Tanzanite here. I think we need to see this Diaspore. It came up by request, so a lot of people were probably being polite and saying, let the requester. Now, she had 3 requests, and she took one of her 3. So this one is still available, and I think it's too good to leave here. It's $77.21. It is a beautiful 6 carat plus color changing Diaspore. Just want to let you know, it is still here. It is 7721. It's a 636. ultimate high level. Those are actual reds coming through. Forget about pinks and purples. It's actually like red colors coming through this Diaspore. Total private collection piece, that's why. 68 points in the diamonds, which are 2 different ways that those are set. And then you've got the amazing 68 points overall, yellow gold setting, stays as is there. And we are doing that $79.99 or $89? I can't remember. $79.99, I think. Let's do this one for much less. First caller situation is gonna go. We know how this works. We know how limited everything is. We know that that is one of our best, and there aren't many Diaspores remaining. This is that utmost high-end superstar color saturation. Amazing and clean. So tough to get these stones even in smaller sizes. To have them be that clean, that bright, that beautiful. Let me try it on for you as well. And thank you again. And if you are having any other requests for us, please let me know what they are. We are literally 18 minutes away from being done with this Sunday show. So make sure, we don't want to run out of airtime and then get your request in. We want to make sure we have time to show you everything, answer all your questions, get you what you love. Here's the Diaspore though on the hand. I mean, this is just, you couldn't ask for a prettier way that the light moves through that stone, that the diamonds then do that little kind of wraparound, little twirling, spinning design. They're very curved, so they're really kind of cinching in towards the arrival at that stone center. And we're gonna do it for $2,699 for a massive Diaspore. Of course, it's about $270 off that as well. So that's a really important stone, highly, highly collectible. And it's here for only $26.99, but actually much less. So a beauty there. And again, had it earlier. I think a lot of people just put pause on that one because they were, knowing it was a request. Again, $24.29 at checkout. You've got an opportunity to take advantage of it right here and now. Also, some other superstars I wanted to show you before we go. Because again, I think we have also the tennis bracelet, the 5 carat we had yesterday. A couple of you were asking about it. So I think, let's see, is that still here or gone? That might be gone. I did have the big round Tanzanite I wanted to show you because this one is one of my absolute faves. And this kunzite, because these are not pieces you've seen today, but I had a couple of you asking about them yesterday. So I said, let's let those get one more look on the air. So I've got the most beautiful, at least I think it is. I think this is one of the most breathtakingly beautiful kunzites. We haven't seen too many during this event. It's in a very large, almost 2 carat diamond saddle mounting. It is one of my absolute favorites, and it's item number 112, 7347. Don't forget the 16-inch collar with 4 carats plus in diamonds is still here for what, a little over $4,000. It's an amazing value. Here we are with the kunzite, specialty cut, Asher cut perimeter and outside, and then you have this really special like starburst effect of, it's got a water spot on it, of really mimicking what you get in a round brilliant, and that is amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, Janet. Janet in the Southern California area. Thank you so much. Hi, Janet. Thank you for letting me know. Janet's just letting me know she got that beautiful necklace, that tourmaline pendant and chain. Very nice. Thank you. She said it matches one of her favorite rings. That's great. Thank you, Janet, and enjoy it. We'll have it right out to you. But I want to show this kunzite again. Hasn't been here yet today. It's got great finishing on the inside. This is that extra jumbo deluxe saddle mounting we do with the carat 78 in the diamonds. White, gold. We wouldn't want it any other way if you ask me. And we're going to blow it out right now. The very first caller gets it. It's down below that $79.99 should be price. And is it ever going incredibly low here today? And we've got a few last ideas you haven't seen yet today that I'm showcasing for our last 15 minutes. This one's got to go. I can size it for you, no problem. It's right now about a size 8. So again, you can wear it anywhere you'd like to. Here's where, oh my gosh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very few pieces with 2 carats in diamonds, or almost. This one's getting there. And we'll make it $3,900. You know what, skip it. We'll do $32.99 first caller. $32.99, and then you go under $3,000 with your discount. That's the beauty of that price tag. Taking $330 off, so you're going to be under $3,000. So a big, big value there. Huge opportunity. That kunzite is unlike any other. We have great kunzites. There's no question about it. We have big sizes. We have great colors. We have great saturation. It's the cutting that really makes this one so special. And that's what you're seeing right there and now. Okay, so let me show you my round Tanzanite, which you also haven't seen today. And then we'll take any last minute requests we have. Keep calling. I hope someone will call on the caller. We need a caller on the caller because it's going to be that 16-inch last call, last chance, last opportunity on that 16-inch. Beautiful color. It is amazing. Now here we go. That kunzite is going to be under $3,000. Let's get to this round Tanzanite. Again, haven't seen it yet today. Here it is. I still can't get over the color of the stone. And truly one of our most remarkable. And if you have any last minute requests, we need them right about now. 13 minutes left. We want to make sure we have time to go get it, bring it out, show it to you, and then give you the price of a lifetime. But here is item number 1128167. It is time to dial for the big 4-carat 04, because earlier today I had a 4-carat 12, I believe it was. And so very similar, but this is a gorgeous round. And then you've got the most straightforward of all the classic mountings in the world, I think, halo. Halo with big diamonds all the way around. So bigger stones totaling a carat 09. White gold is how it stays, white gold only. It is no longer $89.99. Again, one collar left, just a couple last pieces remaining in the show. If you have any questions about anything you've seen, this is definitely the time to do it. And the 4-carat we had earlier was an oval. This is the 4-carat in the round. And a beautiful red flash, but let me even pop it more to your eye level so you really see the neon and the gorgeous colors it has. And no, it will not be $3,000 or $29.99, which incredible, because there's a lot of carat weight. There's a beautiful red color to it. Wait till you see how it just wears on the hand. There's something where even if you're not thinking normally 4 carats, I think you can manage a 4-carat when it's in a round, because it really balances that carat weight on the hand, as you see there. And it's also not even 29 or 28 or 27 or 26 or 25. And aren't we still doing 10% off? Yes, we are. You got 11 minutes today to take advantage of that. And this one will be $2,499, but really $2,249 to get a 404 with a carat 09 in the classic halo. A beautiful bright color, super saturated museum reserve, no less. 2 issues with this one. You would not see this again because the stone would be taken out. And before the gold's melted, the stone would be taken out, and then that gets shipped off to a museum. And then the diamonds get held probably for something else. And then the gold, that would be obviously, that's where we talk about melt. The gold is what gets melted. So here's your chance to pick it up, the big old Tanzanite. Look at those reds. All the way to the very, very, very edge of the stone. It glows brightly. Yes?
Kim wants to see the undergallery inside of it.
Of this one, sure. Here you go, Kim. Take a look. This is the undergallery. So again, what we need to do is we need to allow enough height for the culet to be up off the hand, because you don't want the culet interfering with that way you wear it. There's the basket work. So the basket, pretty again, really nicely done and structured all the way around. And then this outside edge, because we never want to take away from the beauty of a cut, right? The cutting is a big part of what gives you the look that you love. So this is going to be really giving you that undergallery per se, that's going to sit it up off the hand a little bit, but comfortably so, but never take away from the beauty of that Portuguese cut round of our museum reserve that is just solid color all the way through. So that is a beauty. Also, what do we have? Anything else to show you? Any other requests? I do have a Paraiba. I do. It's a little more green blue. I have some big earrings, some diamond earrings that are gorgeous. Let me know if you have any last minute requests. Anything else we can show you before we go? This would be last call. This is your last couple of minutes to shop the Sunday, and then we'll see you back on Wednesday night. But it's definitely a really good time to ask about that one, because when it's gone, it's gone. So obviously urgency here with every single item that we have limited quantities of. So we'll see who's got it. Got a couple people verifying. Hey, Suzanne. Suzanne, none of the petite paw. The itty bitty is what we've called it. I don't have it. It is a great request, and it is not available. The petite paw. I can always see if maybe we could make a couple before I see you on Wednesday, but again, no promises. But yeah, Suzanne, thank you for that request. No itty bitty paw. We had the paw earlier, which was the bigger one. I'm assuming you saw the big one with the 43 points in diamonds. I think we still have the, well, we have 2 colors and I don't remember which ones. I think it was white and rose remain in the paw necklace from earlier. So you can call and ask about that. And then let's keep going. We've got a couple more minutes. So here we are showing you some extra bonus time since I'm not getting any last minute requests, which is unusual. I will show you here some other pieces you haven't seen today. That one's here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that one's here. And then here we go with the big diamond earrings. These are the diamond round brilliants. The 2 carat 09, total weight diamond earrings. This is the big button style. This is the only pair we have. It's 1707 is the item number, and they need to go because there's a carat 02 in your centers. That means they're 51 points each in the middle, and then you get another carat 07 around that. So 209 overall in all VS diamonds in one centered post butterfly back earring that is just the ultimate stud style because it's more than a stud. It's the stud with the double halo. Those studs we do, by the way, for like a bunch of money by themselves without the double halo. And they're very popular and they're very classic and they're lovely. But this is the way to really expand that look of what we consider a stud and a classic and a great style. And this is where I've got to show you the diameter. They are 1/2 inch, but we'll show it to you because it's a little easier to see it visually. And then here we are with them against the hand with their 1/2 inch diameter that I will show you. Then we'll pop one up to the ear so you can see it that way. There's that 1/2 inch diameter. They are going to stay in the white gold, and thank goodness for that. They look best in white gold because obviously if we were trying to hide a lot of body color or something like that, we'd probably do the yellow. But considering that you have such a great look like you do here, they look best in the white gold, I think. So really just lets the diamonds be the star here, and that's what we're after, seeing the beauty of the white diamonds and how they look together, and that's what they would look like on. And let's make them better than $3,000 or $29.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. We do have some last minute requests coming in, and for the 209s, we'll do them for $27.77 only on those. Just one pair though. And then, hey, Constance. So Constance and Sandra, we got some requests. So Sandra will show you the bracelet, which is turquoise, onyx, and diamonds. And then we have some earrings in royal Zambaran earring drops. Yes. Which one? Oh, pawn necklace in rose gold from earlier. Very nice. Thank you. Do we want to remind everybody about the collar, the 16-inch? Item number here is, because I just noticed my clasp was like, you know how it's jogged over here, so that's the clasp. So I'm going to move it all the way to the rear. You know, that's what's great about it. Just once you put it on, stays, doesn't rotate, doesn't turn. This is the 4 carat 29. I am not leaving this here today. It either goes to you or me, one or the other. And it's the 4 carat 29 all the way around collar. Insert closure, double figure 8 safety, white gold, 16 inches. Sits at the base of the neckline. To be honest, it goes with everything. You want to go rock and roll one day and put on your black, Alexander McQueen moto jacket over a cute destroyed denim jean with over the knee boots, go for it. This works. You want to wear a conservative Elizabeth of Frankiti blazer like I'm wearing in red, go ahead. It works, right? You want to wear whatever. You want to wear a tracksuit, a lounge set. It works. It works. And it's $4,049 for one collar to get it. And it's the 16-inch, and it's the only one left. The 18-inch is sold out. This is the one that needs to go next. And you see right there how it looks. Right there, just beautiful. I can jump, I can talk, I can turn, I can move. It doesn't move, it doesn't flip, it doesn't turn. The clasp is going to stay in the back where it should be, although it's all diamonds, the same size, all the way around. It is stunning. And I'm in low light. You see how shadowy it is behind me? I'm in this low light, dark, dingy light. And look at those diamonds. So even better when you see it in real life. Let's go back to the earrings as well. Those earrings are here for $27.77. Let me see if we have any last minute requests. I do have this bracelet. We've got, wow, 5 minutes. I got to move. Here's the bracelet for Sandra. Here you go, Sandra. This is the turquoise. They actually alternated the blues and greens and the blues. And then you've got onyx links and diamonds as well. That's going to be $76.95. Then we'll show some royal Zambaran garnet earrings. And we hopefully, again, if you want to check us out online, we can stay here as long as you need us to. But that's going to be one bracelet, 7¼ inch length is the one and only length here. Yellow gold, but that's really going to be not what you see. Let me try it on the wrist here. Wow, does that ever look elegant? Especially with the red. Wow, coral. That looks good. That is going to be all the way through. Onyx, diamond, sleeping beauty material. That one is only $19.99. $17.99. Let me show you that it does go all the way through. There's going to be a box closure. So one side of your clasp is going to slide. That one will slide into the other side so that it's a continuous, beautiful pattern all the way through. So your turquoise will link up with your onyx just like it goes through the entire bracelet. Diamonds as well at $17.99. We're running out of time. So that's going to be $17.99 at checkout. Huge value there. Stays in the yellow gold and in the 7¼ inch length. And here are the earrings. I'm running out of time here. So let me show the earrings here very quickly. These are fabulous drops. They're royal Zambaran garnets. They never like to sit on their own very much, but let's see if we can get lucky. These are the Zambaran trillions. that are going to drape from this elongated diamond pave. And when I say diamond pave, I'm talking about a diamond shape of diamond pave. So we have actually white gold and rose gold, item number 111-1249. And then you'll head online if you want a little extra time to see anything that you'd like to. We can go online, TVON.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Just check us out there and we can keep the show going over the airtime if you'd like to. So over time, but over airtime is what we call it. So OAT. But here we are with the drop earrings, rose gold as well. I'll show you one of the rose golds. There's a great length here. There are carat 60 and trillions and barons, diamonds as well. Here's the rose gold option. What a unique and fun look that is. And if you want, there's only one of each, and we're going to make them under $1,000. They're actually going to be $699 if you'd like to get the rose or the white there. And I'll show you the other rose gold so you can see the length. And I'll zoom back a little bit because obviously it's a longer earring, lever back style closure. And then we've got one of the rose gold here to show you the length here from a distance away. So thank you for this request. And that's what they look like from a distance. Here we go to the hand, and then I'll show you the length that they give you as well. But we are down to about 2 minutes and a half. So 2.5 minutes left to go in the show. They are an inch and I would say actually they're more like an 1 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4. Yeah. Turquoise bracelet is gone. Thank you so much. And that's the rose gold. And I can pop one on very quickly. Let me see if I can get one on here for you as we take another look at the white and the rose together so you get the close-up. I'll just try on the rose gold, but it's obviously going to be the same length and look depending on whichever gold color you get. There's only one of each. And then the bracelet gone. Congratulations. This is the earring from a bit of a distance away. That's again the rose gold, Zimbar, and garnet and diamonds. Let me know. $699 turns into $629. Yes. White gold is already sold then. Congratulations. We'll go back to the wheel. Just wanted you to see those briefly on. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you so much on the Tanzanite. All right. So pieces are going. White gold is sold out, so only rose gold remains in the earrings. So thank you so much there. I'll bring that rose gold up to the forefront here. And then we want to remind you that the collar is still here. The diamond collar, 16 inches, white gold, is still here. $429 in diamonds for a little over $4,000 in a solid gold collar. Amazing value. And there's our rose gold. Sorry, one of the lever backs is turned the other way. Thank you on the bracelet. What else can we do? We got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Anything else I can help you with? This is the time to let us know. I think the diamond earrings are still here, the big studs that we had a moment ago. Still hanging out. Anything else you want to see? Let me know. Here's one of our Tanzanites. Yeah. Rose gold? All right, so rose gold's verifying now. Let me show you this bridge. We have the 6 carat here in the bridge. This is the 615, 7009 is the item number. So there is the Tanzanite we do have left because the 4 carat's gone in the round, I believe. And then here we go with the 615 with 128 in diamonds in the bridge. This one is $34.99, $350 off, $31.49 at checkout. Thank you again for being with me today. We'll be with you online. If you need any extra time, we'll be here. If not, we see you on Wednesday. Remember, it's Wednesday night. We have no show Monday, no show Tuesday. Back with you Wednesday night at 5 Pacific. So really Wednesday evening at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 8 p.m. Eastern. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll continue Sell It or Melt It. We'll go through a little more in the inventory. We'll show you more of what we have at the greatest discounts ever on Wednesday night. Don't forget, no show Monday, no show Tuesday. I'm back with you Wednesday night at 5 Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you then. For now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday night. See you then.